Who would like to do the previous leap? Next time I'll make us go in a row or something.
Kezzie tried to eat the horse.
I could start
That
with
was
Otter.
adorable.
She also slept in a barn. And as they was being introduced, her and Rowan fell out of the sky, saw pretty bright lights, and then right smack into a tree they went, and then thudded on the ground.
I was definitely stuck in the
Being nervous of the two people that just fell out of the sky, the new people, and I call you new people because I don't know you. Merchant and
Sovellius.
Sovellius.
Sovellius. It's
Yeah,
as
that
prim
person.
and proper as I can say.
They offered Kezzie and Rowan food. Meanwhile, the Pantheon-looking motherfucker over there got in some trouble.
and robbed
Was
some
gonna-
bandits.
Yeah, it looked like he robbed some bandits. But in all actuality, he almost got. Well, he got stopped. Asked if he wanted to be wined and dined. Took a little drink. And then, after a really good perception check, he heard some dumbasses in the bush saying something like, "Is that a signal?" or something like that. I remember there's something about a signal. And then the person that was it Josh? Let's see, what was his name? Josh? Jacob?
Joshua.
Yeah, Joshua. He said, "You couldn't make this easy." And then, yeah, things progressed on that end. There was a wager made between one of the back guys that came out of the bush and Pantheon look-alike. A battle ensued. Our Pantheon won, got 5 gold. And then we ended at a tavern where Kezzie slept in the stable. I think that's it.
Yes, so once you had gotten to the tavern in Greenest, Kezzie had taken a rest in the stables, and you had seen the stable boy was kind of curious about what was in the wagon, but couldn't open it. And there was also a meet up with a local named La-neen Swift, who was trying really hard to do thieves' cans by herself, and it was really hard.
3.
Yeah. The rivers run dry. Like, what the fuck does that mean? I don't know. But you had learned from her that somebody that she knows had been kidnapped by some bandits, and she asked for your help. And you have now rested at the inn in Greenest, and waking up the next morning, you wake up in your rooms or your stable, and it's a very nice,
right next to the fire.
or right next to the fire. Where did I put the inn room? There we go. I didn't set up your tokens. What is going on? Oh, my Roll20 is being slow today. But yes, waking up the next morning, it's a nice, warm autumn day as you all do your morning rituals, whatever those are, and meet down in the tavern room. In room.
I'm gonna have to stealth out.
Sure, give
I
me a
have a-
stealth check.
But first, I want to peek my head out to see if I see anybody like around.
You don't seem to see anybody. There are, of course, the horses that are in the stables.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try not to scare the horses because I'm a lizard folk.
Okay.
So,
Oh, I forgot to put in the horses. Oh.
oh, good luck with that. Oh, Kezzie don't care.
I mean, you're able to be quiet enough where the horses kind of give you a look of like, oh no, you're sneaking out, so what?
Okay. Hmm.
Can I do something for before the tavern lady gets home or gets here?
Sure.
Can I just be in the kitchen cooking when she shows up?
You know what? Sure. Give me what is cooking? What is a cooking
That's a
roll?
good question. Survival?
Survival?
Like I did survival whenever I was cooking.
I mean, there's cooking tools, so whatever governing feature you want it to be.
Yeah. Yeah, give me a survival. As you walk into the kitchen and you see that there is barrels of ale and rice and a bunch of uncooked chicken.
She's making like eggs.
Okay. That's a really good check. Yeah. How would you like to make your eggs? How would you like to do
I
this?
just want to make some eggs. And I want to be making eggs as the owner of the bar walks in.
Okay, sure. As you are making eggs, you hear the door open from behind you, and you see the young woman from last night who sees you and says, "Oh, hello."
Ahoy there. Hope you don't mind just cooking some eggs.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And I threw 2 gold on the counter for her. For being such a wonderful tavern lady.
She looks at the gold and doesn't take it. She walks over and says, I am sorry if I didn't wake up early enough to make you breakfast. We had a stable hand that used to do it for us, but he quit a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, no worries. I like making my own food in the morning.
Did you need any help?
If you would like to. And I don't know where to go from there. I just want to sit in the kitchen and cook for a little bit.
Well, I mean, you seem to have a good way around a kitchen. I can make some coffee if you'd like.
That would be perfect, because all I really know how to make is eggs.
She goes to set up the pot to heat up some water. She does notice Kezzie, but doesn't say anything and says, we also have some fish in that barrel behind you for your other friend, the Lizardfolk.
Cool.
What is the rest of... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I'm throwing a fish to Kezzie.
Through the wall, okay.
There's a counter that I like to imagine I can throw this over.
No, this is a wall.
Oh, good.
And then there's a door, and then that's the counter.
Yeah, I'm not throwing a fish.
Do I see Kezzie standing on top of this table when I come in?
Yes, you do.
Nice.
Problem.
Nope.
Good thing. She plops.
Good morning to you as well. And good morning to yourself as he kind of looks over towards Rowan, still not knowing what to call him.
Ahoy.
Do you have like a plate of eggs with you?
Yep.
That looks pretty good.
Thanks, made it myself.
Oh, nice.
I also brought you a fish, Kezzie.
Raw
And
fish.
now I toss the fish.
She's going to clamber up, propel herself up while jumping, and then snap her big, large jaws.
Sure. Give me an acrobatics check.
Okay. What was that?
Give me an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics. Hello. 12.
Almost. You're able to jump up and kind of leap like a leapfrog before grabbing the very fresh and raw fish and like just ripping it apart, and then suddenly bones are like going everywhere. And
Yeah, she's
Rainier
shaking her head.
and Rainier just puts down the coffee and says, "Did you need a napkin or anything?" And she offers like a handkerchief.
What's that?
It's to wipe your face or your hands if you want.
No, thank you.
Okay. She puts it back.
I'll clean up after her.
Well, if you need anything else, let me know. Oh, La-neen Swift wanted me to let you know that she'll meet you at the front of town.
Cool.
Speaking of, should we I guess give Kezzie the details?
She kind of looks at you wide-eyed.
Like, I'm gonna turn over to Merchant and Sovellius. Hey, Mr. Riddle and Mr. Tin Can, come here.
That was good. So also get up slowly and like kind of like do like the awkward hand wave in front of Merchant's face and see if he's fully awoken yet.
Yes, no, I'm here.
Okay. So yeah, just if you want to come join, I guess we're gonna all tuck over here. So I think Sovellius will kind of like give the floor to like Rowan and Merchant and be like, so it looks like you two might have had all night to think about it, or at least I know Merchant did. What did you think about the job?
Merchant, do you want to go first? I guess I'll go first. Kezzie and I don't know anyone in this land. It'd probably be a good plan for us to stick with you for a while. And if we could make some money while we're at it, I don't see why we couldn't tag along.
She nods with that.
Kezzie also has no fucking clue what the job is.
Nope. Still waiting to be filled in.
Well, I think we're going to some like rainforest or jungle or something, but I wanted to go to the mountains.
Kezzie
I don't
lights
know, it was
up whenever
kind of
you say
confusing.
forest.
I believe we're meeting the contact from last night, and we're heading east. I might be towards the mountains. I know that
And
it's been a week for me. I think Sovellius would remember more, but I guess we break it down for Kezzie.
Now her head hangs at the mention of mountains.
It's not.
Wait, so it is the mountains.
It's not mountains per se. It's like
Hills.
very like rolling hills and cliff side areas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
There are mountains, though.
there are mountains.
Just
Yeah,
not where we're going.
yeah, and there are like small forested areas in between the hills.
So yes, I believe we'll be on a rescue mission of some sort. I know Aegis was hoping that there should be a mission of quite renown, so it should pay well.
Yes, the money's nice, and saving an entire town. So I think there should be some gratitude in that.
That's practically free marketing. I'm on board.
Well, I guess we the unfortunate part is nobody really acknowledges the threat, so we're kind of going to be saving them from something that they don't believe is real. So that
Still be
might a
saved,
bit
though.
weird.
But yes, it looks as though at least this tavern is safe for you, Kezzie, because it seems as though she didn't mind you on the table, so maybe you can stay in the bed if you'd like next time we come.
She kind of looks at you and then shakes her head. No.
She likes sleeping outside.
Understood? I won't push it.
We could rent a stable for you if you'd like.
She kind of nods at that approvingly.
At least have your own space. Be a bit safer.
Might be able to get you your own water as well, so you don't have to drink from the horse one.
Have thing to tell. Tin can. Young boy was looking at the cart. Trying to get into it. With no success. She kind of nods at that. Ow, my voice.
That's a new miss. Don't hurt yourself.
Don't push yourself for us.
Yeah.
Children tend to get into things. They used to do it all the time back in Waterdeep. As long as nothing was missing, all that matters. You're not a thief until you've actually taken something.
I just thought you should know.
Well, we invested in locks for a reason, so glad they worked. Although they tend to only keep honest people honest, so maybe he was just going to poke around. We won't give him too hard of a slap on the wrist if we see him.
She nods at that.
Well, I believe if we, it's up to you all, but it seems our contact seemed very eager to start first thing.
I mean, she wanted to start last night, so
Yes, but
As soon as I-
No, go ahead,
As
sorry.
soon as I finish my breakfast, I will be ready to go.
you need some help with that.
No.
Okay. I hope
Think
it's
we'll-
nice and warm. Mhm.
I think, you think you had her, like, giving out coffee and stuff, right?
I
I think-
technically only asked for coffee for me, but
Ah.
she's probably
No,
a good
she was-
waitress.
She's
Yeah,
a
she
good
was-
barkeep lady.
Yeah, she was serving you coffee, and she comes out with some more eggs and says, I hope you don't mind. I made you some eggs. I assumed
That looks fantastic.
I assumed your friend was gonna make you some, but I know she only had one plate out, so.
Water?
Fine.
Oh, of course. Here you go. And she puts a pitcher of water on the table for you.
In my
You see
defense, I
Kezzie,
also brought
like,
out a fish.
gulp it. She's really thirsty.
Nothing like a hot meal before a long journey, so let's all scarf down. Yes. He like claps his hand together, all excited to be possibly dungeon diving.
Yeah, Eager to get going, I just start smashing a blade of eggs.
Hey, what's the chance that Aegis is eating bread?
0. He's eating eggs.
There is some toast and jam with those eggs if you'd like.
I really only want it. I only want to know if Aegis is ever gonna eat it.
I'm just eating the eggs.
I mean,
I
there's
wonder if I could steal a bite without him knowing.
No! It's in front of my face!
well,
That'd
you're
be
sitting in
funny.
front of him. So I would say no.
What if I used my tail to close his eyes?
I think you should try anyway. Just lock eyes.
What-
Start dominating.
What if,
No.
what if I just cast darkness on all of us?
Oh no!
You can certainly try. Shouldn't have said that.
What's your name? She points at the pantheon looking motherfucker.
My name is Aegis.
Eggs.
I do like eggs.
I call you Eggs now on.
Oh,
It's good to meet
No,
you,
it's-
Eggs.
just Aegis.
And then she's gonna point at your tray, if there's any left, and she's
Mhm.
gonna be like, try.
If you can say Aegis, you can have the rest of them.
Eggs.
Almost.
I think it's gonna be the best we get.
She's gonna lean in and snap it anyway.
I push the blade to her. Let her finish what's left, which isn't a whole lot, but
Yeah. That's my fun for the day.
Well, anything else you'd like to do before I continue on?
I'm good.
So I'm ready.
I'm the worst at transitions. You should read my writing sometimes. It's like, and then suddenly they are there at the place. After you are done eating, Arenia cleans everything up for you and says, well, I hope your journey is full of luck.
Thank you. We should be back before too long.
Well, I just hope that what La-neen said wasn't true.
Well, I'm sure it was, but don't worry, we'll save you.
Oh, I'm more worried about the townspeople.
I won't let anything happen to them.
What he said.
Kezzie just blips out her tongue.
Arenia bows her head and says, well, I'll clean the table for you. Just because I take all the plates.
Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. See you soon.
You too. She heads off into the back of the kitchen. Was there any shopping you guys wanted to do before you head off?
Ooh. Shit. We're in a
That
rush. I
was
don't
the
really
wrong
want to
Rowan.
browse, but
I was the
I
wrong
think I'm-
Rowan.
I'm pretty provisioned. I think I'm good.
Okay.
Overnight, I took my mask off. I forgot to swap myself.
That's totally fine. I forgot one thing. It's always one thing, isn't it? forgot a daytime Greenest map, but that's okay. I will just say the grass is really dark. As you oh, kitty, move. As you're heading to the front area of town, you see La-neen is waiting there, with a horse, and she says, "Good morning.
Ahoy.
I hope your rest was good for the journey ahead."
It was pretty good. I'm
Yes,
are we bringing the traveling cart on this adventure?
I don't believe we'd be able to take merchant anywhere without it.
Nice. Okay. Please. Okay. Yeah.
I would
Just wanna make
assume that you're taking it with you.
My livelihood and my
I mean, up to a point. Well, if
not leaving that. Then we got
Like,
my.
we probably like won't bring it inside of a cave.
I mean, one day if we ever get the magic to be able to shrink it down, I don't think merchant would ever
That's
be able
what I
to.
was imagining.
part with it.
It just being shrunk, and he's like, "Nope, it's coming with me."
Like
A
the
modified
Jetson-
version of a
like the
tiny chest.
Jetson, or the Jetsons car.
well,
Did you take it?
You got up.
I said, did you take enlarge and shrink just for your cart? Shut up. How about that?
La-neen does let you know that if you need any provisions, you can speak to Will. Will be covered by me. Just try not to take too much from him, because he'll tell me if you do.
How many days do you expect this trip to take?
Well, at least a day or so. I mean, if the
A day there, a day back?
possibly, but
Okay.
depends on how far that they've camped from the town.
I'm gonna get 5 days worth of rations.
Okay.
I'm probably just gonna pick up some like miscellaneous glass vials, just in case.
Okay.
I would also like to snack like 3 days worth of rations.
Will gives you whatever you would like your rations to be. Of course, it doesn't have to be like beef jerky or something. So if your rations is like a fruit salad or dried vegetables or something simple, it's easy, and gives you that. And he also gives you 1 water skin each for you and says, hopefully your trip goes well.
Can I also get
Oh, go ahead.
Can I also get 50 feet of rope, please?
Of course. We usually don't need it. Most of the people around here aren't used to rock climbing, so yeah, he can give you some rope.
Definitely for rock climbing.
If you like, we actually have some climbing tools here. You can buy them. They're very useful. They're only 25 gold pieces.
I'm good.
Some climbing equipment for 25 gold pieces.
Yep, it comes with basically a basic climbing kit, including pittons, the spiky boot tips things, a harness, and some gloves.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Good choice. I mean, the hills are pretty easy to climb enough themselves, but
There's an interesting cave that I might check out sometime, so you know, could be useful.
my ears perked up because I was like, oh, that would be so great for Sovellius, and I forgot he had second story work, so he's good.
Mm,
You said that was like spike boot tips, harness, pittons, and was there something else?
Gloves.
Yeah, you can add a climber's kit, and it'll put it all in there.
Oh, there's an actual climber's kit?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, very nice.
It's 12 pounds. It counts as adventuring gear. Yeah, it
are the-
basically has some thick gloves, so that way, like, if you ever do fall, you don't get that terrible rope burn on your hands.
Down for this.
Yeah.
Does he does he by chance have a block and tackle as well?
Yeah, I think he does.
How much would you take for this?
Let's see.
it's 1 gold in the store.
Thank you. It'll be 1 gold.
Sounds good to me. Ready whenever you all are.
I believe we're ready to go.
All right. So for traveling, you are bringing the cart with you. Who is where?
I'll be on
Obvious-
the back.
Okay.
I'm driving.
Obviously, I knew Jay was driving.
I'll
I'm
be on
gonna
my
be-
horse.
I'm gonna be going between my phantom steed and the cart whenever I have to resummon my phantom steed.
Oh, I forgot about your phantom steed. Thank you. That helps me.
I think Sovellius is usually sitting up top with the merchant.
Where's eggs adjacent to the cart?
I would be on my horse, probably up near whatever is pulling the cart.
Buttons. The steel
Buttons,
defender
yeah.
horse.
The buttons.
That did not take long for you to
It's
accept the
Butters.
name Eggs.
The horse name is Butters.
No, yeah, my horse is Butters, but I'm next to Buttons. Buttons and Butters are side by side
Yep.
with eggs on top.
Rowan
Okay.
with his phantom steed. Did I ever get? I still didn't get a picture for that. I'm a terrible DM. And now my cat is climbing on my fucking lap. What?
I told you to not worry.
I know. I just feel bad. Because that was
I did
my on my list of things to do this week.
I got an easier picture for you to use too.
Okay, because I was just gonna copy Butters' picture and use that. Although I swear there's more pictures of horses in here. Um, all right, so as you are traveling, we'll fix the pictures later. So traveling east along the road, it goes by for the first like 2 or 3 hours. It's pretty quiet. Greenest does not get that much travel, as mostly everyone is heading to Baldur's Gate or up north. So you have time to get to know each other, and you know, do RP stuff if you want. But I would like at some point for somebody to roll a perception check for me as you're traveling.
I'm good at those.
Ah!
If I'm out front, I could also roll one.
Oh, fuck.
Nose deep in that book.
I'll give another some out front.
And of course,
Eggs has got it.
awesome.
I'm in the
you really-
process. I'm in the
Pay
process of
attention.
Sorry, what did
What's
you
this
say, Otter?
one thing?
I'm in the process of resummoning my horse, so I'm not paying attention to anything.
Ooh, that is a very nice picture. I love that. All right. So, as you were traveling, Aegis, you are the first to notice as you are getting to the crossroads, between Burdusk and Erebor. You notice, that there is a plume of smoke from a campfire just down the road.
Wait, is Sovellius the one that actually drives, or is it merchant?
Well, it's the
Merchant is.
merchant, but what I
Okay.
did was 1 second. I think I did this wrong. Oops. I forgot I flipped the map earlier.
Drive is a very loose term. I just kind of tell buttons go that way.
Or the driving factor in the motion of this cart.
Well, I would
Um,
kind of pull back on the reins of my horse as I turn and signal to merchant to kind of slow down or even possibly stop. I'm like, do you all see the smoke out there? As I point over towards it. And the plume of smoke, is it coming from like some woods or like a covered area?
It's coming along the path.
Gotcha. So it's pretty much like up next to the road.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. This could be someone's burnt breakfast. This could be people slaughtered in their sleep. What's
Oh,
this?
I feel
Try to
dumb.
remember this
I just
usual-
realized. Sorry, 1 second. I just realized I meant to
Okay.
do this. Ta-da! There we go. So this is the road to Greenest. I actually meant to put you
Oh, okay.
over there. Oops, we forgot Sovellius and Kezzie. Sorry. So 1 second.
That's fine.
I am the worst with tokens on Roll20. I swear. Like.
I had an ambush set up for my game on Monday, and it took me longer to set up the tokens than it did for the battle.
Right? Okay, yeah. So this is the road from Greenest, and then to the left is Burdusk, and then to the right is Erebor. And then you see the campfire, and it's just down the road here. Sorry.
Well, should we approach on cart, or would you all like to approach on foot?
You want to approach?
I mean, they're in the path. They would more than likely hear us scurrying through the woods on horseback and with a cart, so it's not
I mean,
really too much avoiding it.
There are ways to get around them seeing us.
I'm not. How could we do that?
Sorry, the smoke, is it like one from a burnt out fire that someone forgot to put out? Is it like an alarming amount of smoke, or is it?
It's not like an alarming amount. It looks like somebody's cooking something at the moment.
You're currently burning fire.
Well, I mean, we could always just be on our guard and just pass on by, wave hello if needed, or be ready to defend ourselves otherwise.
Man, I'm so terrible with names. 1 second here. La-neen? Is that her name?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I would look back towards La-neen. Do travelers normally camp along these roads, La-neen?
Oh, I just realized I put her so far off the map. She was like,
for a
she was
split
right.
second, I thought she wasn't with us, and I had misunderstood. And I was like, did we both just imagine she was here and start talking to her?
No, she is here. It's my fault. She says, well, it depends on the day. Obviously I'm assuming you guys didn't like wake up straight at the crack of dawn type thing. It's like a 9-10 in the morning type thing. So with traveling, she says, I mean, normally people don't stop on the road unless there's a reason that they need to stop on the road.
And I would assume, I mean, we're not out here looking for good guys, so I wouldn't assume most of the people we meet as such. Just to be safe, I guess.
Edgar the Raven, as he is flying over, gives me a perception check.
I can do that.
I want one of those critical role moments where, like, because
Oh,
critical
my
role.
God.
Ooh.
Okay, that's
Well.
total opposite of Frumpkin from Critical Role, who rolls natural ones almost every single time for perception. You see and actually hear, the noise of
A mechanical keyboard.
a mechanical keyboard. Yes. No. You hear a voice of somebody that sounds slightly familiar as you hear, "Oh, quiet few, that isn't even the bad part." And you see that there is a group of a few men, including one Joshua, and you see one of them is currently wounded, and it looks like they are going to, they're currently heating up a dagger of some sort to do the whole fix your
Cauterize.
wound with cauterization type trick, as you see one person is wounded in the stomach, and he says, "Oh, this freaking hurts. Why did we even go back to those people? Ugh." And they're just currently cooking food.
Okay, Edgar's is gonna fly back to me
Okay.
and relay all of that to me. Eggs. Hey, Eggs.
Yeah?
Remember those people you stole money from?
The men who paid me, yes?
Yeah, the people whose money you took. It's them again.
Well, maybe you should go comfort them for being robbed. And you could see a better side of my story.
So he admits that he robbed them.
He did just admit that he robbed them.
I want to insight that.
it's sarcasm, but yes.
Give me an insight check. With deception, because you don't know this person. Oh
Doesn't
my
matter.
god. So deception. She got a 20. She looks at you, look at him and you're like, nah, he's not serious. He's definitely joking. Stupid human jokes.
Eggs funny. She laughs.
But
Or
no,
chuckles.
I wouldn't seriously consider approaching them. But how would you all like to proceed? Because I mean, they're not exactly kind people, but they're also not very strong. So
I believe you knocked some sense into them recently, and I don't think they'd like to have any more wounds to lick. And there's now no longer an advantage of numbers that they
Well, I
had
don't-
previously.
I don't doubt that they would stop us from passing. However, it would be more of the concern of them letting anyone else know that we're heading in a certain direction.
I do just want to remind all of you that they're only like 50 feet away from us. We should probably keep it down.
Yes.
I scout the head.
I've already done that.
I was wanting to get in this bush if I could.
Sure. If you want to get off the cart and try to sneakily get closer, give me a stealth check.
Okay.
How fast do you think we could get by all of these people?
Like with or without them seeing us?
Well, just in general. So I can make
Ah,
sure they don't see us.
I mean, I think we can move fairly quickly. I mean, I know the horses can, and pulling the cart shouldn't be too much trouble for that.
I mean,
that thing.
they failed at their con once, and it seems as though I don't think they'd be trying the same one again. If not, then they need a lesson in their business. I say we can just pass along, and if they wish to try to attack or engage, then we teach them a lesson.
What if they let us pass and then
Still
they go
says
notify
Arena.
whoever it is that captured our acquaintance's dear friend and let them know that we're coming?
Now I'm gonna listen.
Okay. They are currently talking about how Joshua is just eating as they are basically just sitting there, resting for the day, and Joshua says, "You'll be lucky that she didn't kill you, all right? Well, she didn't have to stab me. It's not my fault we decided to rob random people on the road." And Joshua's eats some more and says, "Yeah, well, we are going to do what we always did. We're gonna head up north and we're gonna join that group that's bothering that small town, Fandala or something like that. I think it's near Neverwinter. After we fix that wound and, you know, make sure that you're not bleeding the rest of the night." And then they keep eating.
I'm debating on whether or not to do something. So like, guys, Kezzie being Kezzie, she wants to fuck with them. She wants to make random ass beast noises to scare them away.
Here's the thing. I was gonna send Edgar to the other side and just start cawing at them.
Okay, yeah, that sounds okay. So yeah,
During conjunction.
Kezzie's gonna go like right here, like right at the edge of this, right here.
Okay.
And she's gonna start roaring like a raptor.
Okay, give me a performance check.
Okay.
Like Sovellius turns to Rowan while this is happening. Is like, is this is that a signal, or is she getting attacked? What is?
What is?
Wait, we got this. We're gonna scare them.
That's actually
As
insane. That would be amazing.
as this very loud, kind of like a lion, but more like, I don't know, a somewhat angry Lizardfolk. Because it was okay, but it wasn't that great.
Yeah.
Joshua turns and says, "What the fuck is that? Like, it sounds like a dying cat. Can you go check out what that is?" As
Oh no.
one of the
At the same
oh yeah, at the same time.
as all this, there's a demonic raven cawing at them.
Okay. Jesus. This is so weird. guys are just weird. You can't just go talk to people.
Tried.
Also,
My cat is being so weird right now. Oh, go ahead.
out of curiosity, do I see the man approaching her?
Yeah, you see him beginning to like turn and head like one square at the time that the demonic cawing has started. And then this guy moves over here and says, "What the fuck? I swear this land is freaking cursed, man. We need to get out of here, okay?"
How far away is he?
They are currently, I'm not following like the line thing, I'm following the square. So he's 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15,
About
20.
50.
Yeah, he's 30 feet away from, well, yeah, he's about 50 feet away.
I would like to command him to flee.
You're just gonna yell at him? Oh, you're gonna command him. I thought you said demand. Yeah, I'm like, okay, you're just gonna start
Command.
yelling him.
I will.
Sure.
Yeah. I will just say, run while you can, and run being the command.
You only have to speak one word.
Yeah.
Yeah, so flee would
So
work.
flee.
What's your DC?
Hey,
14.
at the same time as this, can I do something?
Yeah, of course. How about this? How about this? What we're gonna do is, this isn't combat. How about you guys roll initiative? And then technically we'll go through the order things. And then that way it won't be a big jump of like, I want to do this, you know? That way you can all, yeah.
I guess I
Try to
did
find
make my
some
bird
tools.
caw at everything.
I don't know why in the hell it done that twice, but I'll take the 16, Heatherly.
Oh, okay. No, I swear I think it's because your thing is on advantage. Like your D&D
Maybe,
Beyond
hold on.
thing is on advantage. Just so you know, I would say that the cawing and the Lizardfolk lion roaring happened before this. So you did still caw at them. This is not the music I was gonna put on. I was gonna put on some.
Okay, I fixed it.
Yeah, that works. Okay. Yeah, you've done no violent acts yet.
Y'all are sitting there like, oh, we're gonna scare him away and threaten them, and I'm like, that man's injured, and I would like to make him not.
Yeah, I don't think we heard that he was injured, right? Like, I think. only
Edgar
Otter knows
did.
that?
Edgar did, and Kezzie can like see with her perception check that he is injured.
I know, that's why I didn't say anything like about doing it. I'm just sitting here going like, I really want to know that that guy's injured because I would like to fix him, but okay.
Yeah,
No
it's okay.
worries.
I'll fix him too.
So, Sovellius,
Snack.
what would you like to do?
I think Sovellius just turns the merchant at this point and be like, so, I mean, we could have probably parlay. We might be able to just speak with them if they're this failed at robbing. They're
Whatever.
obviously not competent fighters. We could probably just make a deal with them, get some information, but I mean, oh, what are they doing? And then that's my turn.
Not to judge, they seem incredibly terrible at their job.
Well, I mean, not everyone's a professional. They obviously need some training. I hope they find purpose with their life, whatever's left of it.
Okay.
Yeah, Sovellius wasn't going to engage, so I'm stuck here.
Okay, Kezzie.
Kezzie is gonna move to this side and start roaring again.
Okay.
Like trying to sound bigger and badder,
Okay.
not like a dying cat. So would that be a performance check?
Yeah, give me another one if you'd like.
Oh god. That's peony.
Meow.
Ew.
Meow.
Oh no. That wasn't my turn.
Okay. Aegis. Oh, that was supposed to.
Yeah, I'm gonna just stick with the command fleet.
Right, yes. So the command, he had a wisdom saving throw of, where was it? I think it was a 12. That's why I was asking you your DC.
Oh yeah, it's 14.
So,
same DC.
which one was it that was fleeing?
I think this one was approaching her.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was approaching her to go investigate, and then I was about to hit the investigation roll when you said, I'm going to command him. I'm like, okay, so
Just won't
I'm
make him look
curious
scared
what he would have gotten.
whatever he
would have gotten, you know what's funny is he would have gotten a 6, and I would have counted that as a success because it matches her performance. So I'm kind of glad that happened as he's like, oh my god, it's a line, run for your lives, guys, and he begins running down the road. And Josh was like, I swear he was hit too hard in the head this morning. La-neen is going to chuckle and pull out some ale. I'm gonna say, I swear, if you guys get killed right now, I'm going back to Greenest. This is gonna be hilarious, and that's her turn. She's drinking. She's drinking some water, just watching. Like, she's like basically grabbed some popcorn.
I'll be right back after the meeting.
Gotcha.
I was gonna say, did you want to do anything, Merchant?
No, I'm gonna sit and see how this plays out now.
Okay.
Observing.
Holding a
I
guess.
I'm incredibly confused by everything I am seeing in front of me right now, and I'm just gonna. Is this normal?
This is something. This is interesting, if not.
Rowan, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna cast darkness on the fire.
Okay. How big is that again?
15-foot radius.
Let's see, that would be... Oh, why do I have the map set to that? Oh, that would be why. Oops. It's still supposed to be 5. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter because I'm using the squares. I'm not even following
It's
my
like
rule.
that.
Yeah, so it would be 15. Like what? I don't see it.
Oh, I put a green line. It's actually bigger than that.
A green line, I don't... Oh, I see it now. But yeah, I'll say that works as the others that are currently eating suddenly see darkness, and does any sound come out of it? Could you post the spell for me, actually?
Yeah. Magical darkness says from a point you choose within to fill a 15-foot radius sphere for the duration. 10 minutes. Creatures with dark vision cannot see through it.
That's pretty cool.
Except for me.
Yeah, but yeah, Rowan, you currently see a bunch of them currently kind of yelling and screaming about how it just became completely dark.
Now they can't see us.
My character's nature can't help but want to see Rowan do that on something and just ride in there swinging at things.
I see that in the future. It's gonna be awesome. We'll work on the description.
Just pay attention to which darkness I use, because one of them does damage.
I don't know if I would know.
Actually, I feel like a whole like pranking thing of like, yeah, no worries. I totally didn't use the darkness that caused damage, and it's like I'm rolling deception. It totally is.
I get into it and start choking. It's like, oh, it's too
Yeah.
late.
You take 48 damage. 40-12. Wait, 40-12? Something like that. You're dead. It's okay. But yeah, like not all. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. I was just gonna explain Hunger of Hadar, which is
Yeah.
my damaging darkness.
Yeah, that one's
Writhing
always small.
tentacles.
You do hear like a few of them yelling as you try kind of distinctly hear Joshua going, "Calm down, you fools. It's probably somebody casting a magic spell on us as a trick." If Sovellius, as they are currently covered in darkness, what would you like to do?
Well, it seems as though they're intelligent enough to not panic. At least the leader does. Imagine it's up to you. We can move forward and try to sneak around while they're in the darkness. But if they walk out, we'll still have to say hello. But as always, just be prepared. Like, he'll have his crossbow ready, but like at his side, just in case shit goes down. But he's trying not to cause any fight. And I guess I don't know. I feel like Sovellius is seeing how this is going, and he's just gonna like start to hop off the cart so he can walk forward. And I'll say he uses his like, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's just gonna at least get down here, just in case,
Okay.
and be able to talk and help if needed. But
I'm trying to fix the measurement on this. I've almost got it perfect. Let's try 1.8 feet.
5.6.
No, but it's the setting is a count on of the grid cell distance. So because my map is so big for the map, it's really weird. I don't know why.
the align to grid tool is pretty useful, by the way. If you ever try that.
Oh,
You can
is
like
it?
you just basically like you highlight a 3x3 set of squares and it'll like kind of readjust and auto size, and it gets it pretty close usually.
I don't have a grid on because then I have to go by the cell width.
Okay.
Yeah. See?
There you go.
That's
That's fine.
That's why usually I have the grid off.
Okey-dokey.
4 would help. 4 kind of actually helps.
You know what? Nah, Sovellius is probably just gonna have stayed on the cart because it's not worth trying to piss off all his new friends, because they obviously have a plan, or assumes they do. So he's gonna just sit on the cart and have his crossbow ready and be ready to talk if needed.
Okay.
Pretty sure we have 3 different plans all going on at the same time.
Yep.
Also, is Lexi okay, Jace? 'Cause she had to go.
Yeah, she's alright. There's
She's in a mob
another
meeting.
community that she's mod.
Keep roaring.
Yeah, probably just keep luring and keep watching.
Hoping her roar's working, just watching, I would say.
Yeah, let's see. Okay, we're gonna say, because the way I rolled darkness is I do 1d4. 1 is deeper into the darkness, and 4 is away from the darkness. So, I will say he kind of like is a bit confused at first, but then like finds himself here and he is going to, he sadly will not be able to see Kezzie. But he looks out and sees all of you, but not Kezzie, who's currently hiding because her stealth check was really good. And says, "Oh, it's all of you. Well, what? Stabbing my friend wasn't enough? You decided to blind all of us?"
What?
I'm assuming you're the one that's causing the magical darkness.
We were actually just strolling through and seeing some crazy things happening, so we just
What
kinda
magical
stopped.
darkness? What magical darkness?
Give me deception checks, both of you.
Sovellius is like picking his nails, like just waiting.
Saying shit.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, I know when someone's lying to me. Can you just make the darkness go away so you don't... And why did you make my friend run off down the road? And he points to the guy who's still, like, currently... Who's, like, now probably 60 feet down the road going, why am I standing here? Why was I running down the street? Because I'm assuming command only lasts for a minute.
I think it's a turn.
What?
Something like
Or
that.
turn.
Round.
One round.
Yeah.
Round. Very shortly.
Well, I believe that our compatriots were just taking precautions as you did attempt a grift on one of them, which ended with trial by combat. From what I've heard.
Yes. Now that we're here, one of my compatriots thinks that I robbed you all. Could you explain to him that you all tried to rob me?
Well, of course. I tried to rob you, and then my friend got too aggressive. But the only reason I was trying to rob you was I was going to teach you a lesson. That money doesn't matter.
That's exactly what someone who got robbed would say. It's okay. You're safe. Did he rob you?
No, he definitely did not.
I told you, Rowan. Well, I don't know your name. I told you.
I'm pretty sure Sovellius told you my name.
Wait, he did?
Yeah, Sovellius kind of like
Nice. I told you, Rowan.
two people fell out of the sky. He did not have any allegiances to hide things. Well, so now that this discussion's over, or this darkness is, you've seen the light, if you will. Mind letting us pass?
We're not blocking the road. We're sitting on the side
Yes.
of the road. But to help my friend after a terrible incident.
And
Either
what?
robbery gone wrong?
Oh, it's nothing important.
Well, then,
I think we'll Sovellius will like nudge Merchant to like start moving forward. He's like, well, I mean, if we need to get closer.
I kind of hear them pick up a pace, so I'll start moving forward.
I'm gonna grab Kezzie from out of the trees.
Let go of me.
Our
was
plan
good.
didn't
It was a
work.
good try, Kezzie. And I guess I'm gonna stroll on by.
If you follow us, it'll get dark again.
Oh, we definitely won't follow you, especially where you're going.
Where are we going?
Cool.
Wherever we're not.
Ah,
As La-neen gets off her horse and says, if you know these people, we could ask them if they've seen who we're looking for.
I mean, knows a pretty. We don't know them in a good way, I guess you would say.
Plus, we probably don't know where your friend is anyways.
Ooh, friend. Ooh. No.
So I think this is your friend.
I mean, he meant we don't know where La-neen's friend is.
Oh yeah.
Did La-neen mention the friend? I might.
Yeah.
Speaker cut. Okay.
Here, let me. Leoson? Leoson?
Nope,
Guess it
I
was
definitely
kidnapped?
never heard of anybody that by that name.
Do you know of any groups in the nearby area?
What do you mean, groups?
Well, I mean, similar to your all's group, or possibly larger, that are just, I mean, guess they could be considered bandits, or just any groups of shady characters by chance.
We're looking for more groups of incompetent people.
Nope, we definitely haven't run into anybody like that. And we definitely haven't seen your half-elf friend.
How did you know they were half elf?
Joshua looks up at you and says, it's because I'm psychic and I can read your minds. And he points to you, Rowan. You're thinking of your wife who's very far away.
I don't have a wife.
All right. Fine. I'm not psychic. I might know where your companion is, but you might have to give something in return.
Like, I have 20 gold pieces.
I could fix your friend.
I was actually going to
make it
ask.
dark.
I was going to ask your Lizardfolk friend to fix my friend.
We also have some pretty good fixers among us.
I can make it dark again.
That sounds more of a threat.
Do you
we
want
we
it?
could gladly assist with your friend.
All right. And he
I'll
stands
pull up
aside.
over here and get off my horse, just to watch.
Is he like dying?
Do you like go to check and look at him?
I am.
I mean, is he conscious?
Yeah, he's conscious. He's currently
Oh, I don't care then.
holding a wound. That's still bleeding.
Yeah, I can't do anything about that.
Give whoever wants to give me a medicine check.
I could do one if no one else wants to.
I figured
Actually,
Merchant was gonna kind of approach him, so I'm just watching all the other people.
I was gonna say that Kezzie probably would do one, but I don't have her sheet, so I don't know what her proficiencies would be.
Oh, I'm not proficient. Never mind. I just have a medicine kit or a medic kit, but
But she
I
didn't
don't-
change anything. Her character sheet's still in the Aerith campaign.
Oh, that is very helpful. Thank you. Yes, the Aegis campaign that I don't have.
Yeah, I got you.
Never mind. It's fine. It's
yeah.
fine. We'll just have Merchant roll
Plus
a
8 to medicine.
medicine check.
Her medicine's +8, yeah.
I don't need buffs. I got robot hands.
Yeah. You see that he has been possibly stabbed by a very large jagged weapon. Possibly bigger than a broadsword, but not like an axe or anything. As the guy looks at you and says, "Oh, you're fancy. You're gonna fix me?"
Dabble in medicine.
Well, then do it.
You won't.
As
This
you...
is-
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Artificial spells. They all have fancy, picturesque things to them. He pulls out of his cloak a piece of mesh, sticky mesh, and just kind of clamps it down over the wound.
My company makes that shit in real life.
That's where I got the idea from. The quick, like those quick clot patches that we used to keep in our CLS bags in the army.
That's funny. I had a warforged who had a really cool idea about healing with a warforged. But I know Otter wouldn't like it, but basically be like little nanobite spiders that like actually stitch your wound close and stuff.
Oh yeah, I just don't like spiders.
Yeah, no, obviously I would change it to like ants or something, or like bees. That would be cool, you know, have a warforged with bees come out and be like, "We'll fix you," and then just a bunch of bees surround you.
Stab
A
somebody
walking
with
hive.
Yeah.
We'll stab the healing into you. It's fine.
But yes, it goes onto the wound and it does heal, and he stands up and says, "Well, that's amazing. You should maybe become like a merchant or something, you know?"
Yes, that's exactly what I should do. You were
Joshua
absolutely right.
just-
Thank you for the advice.
Joshua's face foams and he's like, "Oh my god, he's an idiot."
So, good help is hard to find these days, I'm assuming, friend?
Well, especially after what we've been through. And Joshua says, "And that's enough about that. Well, your friend lies 6 hours to the east. He's with the rest of them, but there's a lot of them. They're near this horseshoe-shaped cliff area. I don't know what they're planning, but I know it's definitely not good, and I don't want a part of it."
Sovellius is gonna he's gonna pepper in Thieves' Cant of, so I'm assuming that you'll be needing some new employment. Was this a dishonorable discharge? And like it says, what else would it be? Any chance you would like this place cleared out, and then you would be able to take over? And then he'll just go on to say, like, so how far? I said 6 hours. That seems rather long journey to be limping along with your friend. I'm glad you survived long enough for us to save him. But he said a bunch of other shit, rambling and saying that in Thieves' Cant.
Joshua looks to you and says, "Is your friend okay? I have no idea what he just said." And La-neen says, "Obviously, you're not a real thief or anything like that, or else you would have known what he said. We just want to know what is going on. And why don't you tell us why you would be traveling that far just for a group of bandits?" And Joshua kind of laughs and says, "Yeah, bandits. That's it. You've got it. Your friend has figured it out. Well, I think it's time for us to make our leave.
See, what I don't think you understand is that we actually have an entire militia about maybe a quarter mile back behind us, and if we don't check in with them every few moments, they will come charging for an attack. So I'm going to need all the information that you have, and you're not going to run off until we hear it.
Okay, give me a give me a deception or persuasion check.
I would like to approach and also look menacing because this is nice.
With advantage, because Aegis is
Would you consider that maybe intimidation even?
I purposely inflated it a lot so I could hopefully lie.
Intimidation also works.
Could he add my intimidation modifier to his?
No, I was gonna say no. I was saying.
Well, I
that
have
he-
advantage. Let me try again. Okay,
Yeah,
let's
I
see.
was saying.
All right, I think I'll
something.
stick with the 24.
One second.
I play a bruiser monk of Cord in my other game, so it feels really good to be able to play someone that can lie.
Ooh, and that was a really good roll. I got a freaking 16. That was actually really good. He looks at you and says, "Well, we obviously are just the entry men, as you would call it, but I know that it's a large group of bandits and random individuals that have been somewhat collected to attack Greenest. We don't know why. We just get paid to do what we're ordered to. Attack merchants, collect people, get gold."
It'd be a terrible time to drop my name, right?
It would be. Now, of course, killing is, killing is anybody's choice. We do like robbing people. The occasional merchant who flashes his gold at a tavern or something like that. But we don't like murder. And we don't like kidnapping. So, after we had bumped into you, and he motions to you, Jace, we went back, told him that they quit, and in return, our friend here got stabbed with a greatsword that is very scary looking.
Oof.
And that's why we're heading as north as we can.
So the good news is you're saying that you do have some redeemable qualities about your personality when you're not feeling like, just being full ruffians. I would suggest maybe focusing on people who maybe deserve it, or possibly, I don't know, just maybe not pick your targets so randomly. Because I too am against killing, but I'm pretty fuzzy on kneecaps. And he has like his crossbow at his side.
Are you giving advice on how to rob people?
Sometimes coin
Some
needs to
life
be
advice.
repurposed.
I mean, that's
But,
why we are heading to Waterdeep. There's plenty of merchants that have plenty of money that they don't deserve.
Plenty of competition, so I wish you the best of luck. And just stay nice and quiet now. The militia should be here any moment, but just let them wave on.
Very funny. And he and the others begin to head down the road towards Burdusk. If you let them.
Yeah, I think he's fine.
Okay.
Bye, thanks for the camp.
He waves over his head and says, "There's some black cloaks in the tent. Just a couple if you want. Might help you." And you see that there are 3 black hanging cloaks that are currently hanging there as if to dry. Like it rained.
Snag a black cloak.
Sick.
Yeah, I think Sovellius will grab one. I always assumed he had one, but I just have him as traveler's clothes.
Mhm.
But I guess he'll. Well, imagine we can always repurpose these if needed.
These ones you notice aren't like made out of like the regular material. They're made out of like this weird, like leathery, thick material.
Worst case scenario, the material.
Merchant, are these anything we should be worried about? Is your eye showing anything off with them, or do you think it's just a rare material?
Give me a moment.
Kezzie like sneaks up behind Aegis. Oops, stupid grid. See, this is why I don't have the grid on. I feel like Lexi would do this, where she goes up behind Jace and like begins to sniff the cloak over his shoulder, and then rolls me a survival.
Very, very Kezzie thing to do.
Yeah.
Leather.
Good to chew.
Yeah, I feel like she would probably want to figure out what this is, just in case, I don't know.
Good purpose for skin.
Waste not.
I'd like to inspect it to see if it's any material I've ever seen before.
Sure. Give me a nature check.
Oh, I did not mean to roll.
Robot eyes.
Activate.
Let's see. I want to see if I can do this. Cool, I did it.
Cannon.
I rolled as Kezzie. Yeah, you and Kezzie can both see that this is probably some type of dark wyvern leather that's been made into a cloak.
Ooh, that's fancy.
So, merchant, it's all safe.
It's safe. It's from a wyvern, but it's safe.
Interesting. Well, I mean, if it'll help obfuscate me at night, I'll gladly take one.
And La-neen says, well, I'm glad to know that I'm glad that Leosin is safe. I just hope that he's not dead or anything.
So were we heading north or south from here, or up or down?
Currently you are right here and you were heading east.
Just to be a pain in the butt, because she wasn't here. How did Kezzie read? Because she thinks she has like a passive insight of 18. Did Kezzie get like a good bad vibe from
what?
From them saying like, oh, it's exactly this far, and your person's definitely there, or were they like?
Are you asking if Kezzie?
Yeah, like just because she's got good passive insight, so it would be funny to have Liz. Liz is her name, right? Sorry, I'm really bad at names.
That's okay. Yeah, no, with her insight,
Or
she
Lexi,
would.
sorry.
Yeah. With her insight, she would be able to tell that they are telling the truth.
Okay.
But yeah, La-neen was saying how they probably are hiding in the hills over there.
So everything seems to track at least.
Yeah.
So
Nice. Well, keep all pushing forward.
moving right along.
Okay. One second. I like going back to the map I was just on, so that way I could. Am I this blind? I can't be this blind. Yes, I'm that blind. It's right there. Sorry. I was gonna say, for RP stuff,
Mhm.
I normally just skip like an hour or so and then have everybody roll like every once in a while. So, I'm just gonna randomly pick. As you are traveling along for the next couple of hours, Richard, give me a perception check.
Wait, Otter, are you here or did you go away?
Oh, Otter might not be here at the moment.
Oh, I feel like a jerk now. Because I saw him typing in chat and I was like, wait. Oh, okay, good. Whew.
But yeah, Jake, can you give me a perception check as you're traveling for the next couple of hours? Oh, I don't know why I went through twice. Unless you get advantage, that'd be cool. Yeah, as the next couple of hours goes by, it's pretty quiet. The rolling hills here don't have that much coverage, but there is plenty of various rocks and large boulders, but it's very quiet as the next hours. As let's see, as Kezzie is sitting in the back and she suddenly points and says, look, and she points to the bushes on some side of the road.
I look over.
You see what looks like two bodies that have just been shoved into the side of some wooded area. And it looks like they are dead. But you might not know how long for.
I just yell, hold on, as I kind of stop my horse and jump off. Moving over to the bodies, just A, make sure they're dead, and B, to see if I can identify any kind of what may have killed them.
Sure, give me an investigation check.
Yeah, I think Sovellius would have hopped off and given him a hand.
Sure, so whoever wants to, you can both give me investigation checks.
Detective Eggs is on the case.
I'm not much of a detective.
That just became apparent.
Okay.
No, see, actually, if you look over here at this side, you kind of came in at the wrong angle, so you weren't looking at the...
Oh.
So Aegis, you see that these men are just totally dead. You don't see like how they could have died or anything like that. But Sovellius, you see, that it looks like there is like a piece of paper on it, right, like just the tip of an edge of a paper that's been shoved into the sleeve of one of the bodies.
Like a sanitation worker on duty or a person doing time is gonna take his rapier out and try to like poke it and pull it out.
Okay. Pulling it out, you see that it's a note. And you see it's a note written in Thieves' Camp.
Aegis, if you'd like to look over my shoulder, I can show you a couple things.
I start kind of peering over and trying to look at what he's looking at.
The note says, the wind is quiet but cold today, which seems odd because there hasn't been any wind in a couple of days. The sun moves west to east and the moon is bright. And the last part says, the bluebird is still caged. And at the bottom it says L.
Scratch my head. I mean, I'm very certain I know how to read. This doesn't make a lot of sense.
It's like, oh, well, it's understandable. You have to be taught these things. And he'll walk over to our compatriot, who I forgot her name again already.
La-neen.
Linny, and like pass it over to her.
She looks and says, well, it's definitely his handwriting. From what he's been saying is, well, it says here that he hasn't said anything yet to the bandits, and that they've been traveling all day and night, no rest. From west to east, and he's possibly still there. He always wears blue, so his nickname is a bluebird.
Understandable. And he said, wait, that was the... I should have written it down because I really liked it.
Oh.
Could you say the other part? Like, what was it? Like the moon's bright at night, or what was it? It was...
Oh, the sun moves west to east, and the moon is bright.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That bit about the moon, does that mean they're on their guard at night, or do you think we're getting close, or...
It possibly could mean that. I definitely think that being quiet is probably the best course of action.
Understood.
Wait, so... Oh, I'm so confused. That... What? Yeah, you all look like you have it handled.
Alright, so then, do these look like, these aren't any of yours, right? We're assuming a couple of theirs, or do they look like, do these look like people that were just robbed along the way that happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time, or like a couple of their people, were...
They look like basic commoners, but you do notice, with your 18 investigation, you do notice that they look like they've also been tied up. So they probably were prisoners along with Leosin.
Looks as though they've gotten what they needed out of these two, sadly. Hopefully yours is still needed for a bit. We should keep moving if we're going to catch up.
All right. For the second perception check, Rowan, give me a perception check.
Yo.
As I go get my French fries. I'll be
Ahoy.
right back. Perception check. So as you are traveling, next 2 hours goes by pretty quiet. La-neen, doesn't really talk that much. So if you guys want to converse with her, entirely your choice. But Rowan, as you are traveling, you, just take a second to look up from your book, and you see that there are drag marks and some foot travel into this wooded area towards some hills.
Hey. Look. And I'm back in the book. And I'm back in the book.
I'm
Wait,
guessing
what
you
are we
pointed
looking
at
at?
I just point.
All right. Well, don't lose your page. Thank you for helping.
I do what I can.
An inspiration to us all. I think so. So we all take a look, I guess.
You also see the same thing, which is a few drag marks, and what looks like foot travel of definitely more than like 5 people.
It's like the group was heading somewhere. Possibly carrying Lewis in?
Oh yeah, we should probably inspect.
And what is this? What is this trail heading into?
It's heading into this valley area, towards some cliffs.
Oh boy.
And so we're starting to get towards like the U that they had mentioned, or are we still a bit of ways out?
You are getting a bit closer to it.
I guess we should check this before we go any further, just in case.
Would Rowan, would you like to scout ahead with your friend?
Yes. Edgar.
Oh!
All right. Oh, 1 second. Let me reply to Sovellius.
Actually,
Oh, you
what
can
I'm
do that
gonna
later. That can be after. It doesn't have to be now.
Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have Edgar's gonna like sit. I'm gonna hold out my hand for Edgar, and as an action, I'm going to see and hear through my familiar's eyes and ears, and fly ahead.
I'm guessing you're sitting on the cart at this point and not on your steed.
Yes, I'm in the cart.
Okay.
All right. Cool, because I already had something written for this. So, how far can your bird go? I think it's like 100 feet or 120 something.
100 feet, it can speak telepathically, but I am the bird right now.
Oh, right. Yes, you are the bird. Right. That's how that works.
So it can go anywhere.
Right.
Morgan out.
Okay, so heading forward over the valley, you see from your view a sight that you've never seen, which is just the beautiful rolling hills and seeing very high up, which is a very interesting perspective for you. But heading past the forest and the small valley, which is probably, I'll say like maybe 45 minutes to an hour away, you see, excuse me, it's the French fries. You see a cliff area with like various rocks and a few unlit torches. As you see, there's a camp of some sort that is currently there, quite large.
How many people does it look like to be able to stay in this camp?
I could show you the map, actually, if you want.
I'm not opposed.
Okay, let me see. Should I have everything? So, oh, I meant to bring your bird on here. Birdie. Birdie. There we go. So we'll say your bird is right there. So this is the camp that you see. So you see about 24 tents
Okay.
that are just scattered throughout. And you see mostly what looks to be dark cloaked figures that are currently putting tents up.
Okay.
It's about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock right now. But yeah. Oh, it's hard to see, but your bird is right there.
Yeah. I'm just like flying over the camp,
Okay.
looking for anything notable. Like I got the number of tents.
Okay. So anything notable? Give
And
me
a 7 on perception.
Cool. Perfect. The only thing that you really see notable is the fact that in the far back, back here, the tent is not the same color or even the same size. It looks very fancy, as if it's like made out of very, very nice like satin and silk, other than the regular burlap that the tents are made out of.
Okay. I'm gonna look. I see this cave entrance here too.
With the 7, you do not.
I mean, I'm flying. That I feel like I'd be able to see a cave, but okay, I don't see cave.
Depends on how big the opening is.
Yeah, you could have had like a really high angle, and maybe you like
Yeah.
only saw straight down. Oh.
It could be covered up or hidden with an illusion.
Could be like that
Man.
too. You have a good point. Okay.
If it helps, since your bird is flying around, it seems weird. Like, oh, there's a bird flying around and nobody would like even notice it. You do see that people are like noticing your bird, but they like think it's just another random raven.
Yeah.
You can also see in the way back, back here, you do see, where did I put them? Oh, I didn't put them on the map because I didn't know if I should do it or anything, but you do see over in this general area that they have a few prisoners that are tied up, and there's like a couple of guards that are currently watching them and guarding them, and you see that there's
Okay.
like at least like probably 20 of them.
Can ravens see in color? Oh, they can.
Yeah, they can.
Hey, do I see anyone dressed in blue?
Let's see.
I will specifically at the prison.
No, you do not.
Okay.
But you do over here, a few people that are just talking, and they're saying about how, it'll be good to, be able to rest tonight after what happened, and, just basic bits of information about, like, what
Okay.
the dinner is tonight.
Okay. I got nothing else. I'm gonna fly back.
Okay.
And then, Headley, just a heads up, my wife's feeding her snake, but she can hear and interact, but if she rolls anything, I'm gonna roll it.
Okay.
I'm gonna get back to my body, which has been sitting completely motionless this entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely did not draw things on your face.
Of course not. I wouldn't have been able to tell anyway if you did.
That's Sovellius did that.
Granted, I'm also wearing a mask. My bird's gonna land on my book, and I'm just gonna like sit up. Okay, I'm back. There's a camp not too far away from us. They got a couple prisoners, about 24 tents. It's like there's a lot of people there. This might be what we're looking for.
Is that about 24?
24, for those of you that don't know what a dozen is.
Thank you. And did you say you seen prisoners?
There were some prisoners. I didn't see anyone wearing blue, so I don't know if our blue jay was there. There's one very fancy tent.
Probably a display of power over and ranking. You said the rest were burlap, yes?
Yes.
Seems. So, I mean, from what we've gathered from the other group was that they're hiring pretty much any ruffian to be able to, just storm the town. So it seems as though they've been hiring people as expendable as possible. So it's just interesting that they've amassed this much, and that they would still need to capture more.
There was some chatter that they were glad to be able to rest tonight.
Okay, so Aegis pulls out an arrow and draws a little circle in the dirt.
For a moment, Sovellius is like, oh, good. I was worried you hoped that one arrow was going to be able to kill all 24 of them at once. But okay, no, continue, please.
Well, I mean,
And that's
if used
assuming
properly.
there's one person per tent too. They could bunk up. We don't know. I don't know how many people there are.
This is true.
Well,
They
at
could
least in the
share.
meantime,
They could share beds.
which wouldn't be surprising.
They had a rather long night's journey, so they should hopefully be a long day's journey. I believe the note did mention that they had traveled without rest, so I believe the majority should be in a rather deep sleep tonight, so sneaking in might be a little bit more possible.
Just gonna look at our fucking giant tin can of a shield. Think you can be stealthy? And that's the eggs.
I thought you were talking to
Uh,
Merchant.
I did too. I could try.
Well, yes, merchant is made of armor or made of metal. It's all pretty secure.
It's been a long
Not gonna
time
be
since
all-
I've done any sneaking around, but
Or we could go in guns blazing.
I would vote against the second option there.
La-neen turns to
I-
Rowan and says, "What's a gun?"
Oh, fuck.
You obviously have not been to Waterdeep in some time. No, I don't know if there's. No, I know there's explosive.
There's
powder, I don't think-
pistols.
Okay.
Yeah, there's pistols, obviously.
It's totally fine if there's not guns here, because we came from a world where there was guns too.
Yeah, there
That's so much
isn't.
better.
Yeah,
That's so much better.
like pirates don't even have guns. That works.
A gun, it takes a little pellet of metal, and it explodes and shoots out of a pipe at the end.
So it's like a crossbow with an exploding bolt in it?
Yes, exactly.
Seems much louder and a little bit more show
Oh,
off.
it is. It is so loud.
Oh, it's not my style then.
So distracting when you're trying to concentrate.
Did you see any guard outposts?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I did.
They seem like there was multiple entrances into their camp.
It did not look like there was more than one entrance unless we want to scale down a cliff.
Well, I mean, I did get those climbers.
I do have the means to climb down rather easily, and it's La-neen or La-neen Swift or Linan.
La-neen.
Linen sheets. Got it. La-neen.
Oh my gosh. Having a critical role moment.
Sorry.
It's okay. I love it.
I'm just gonna keep accidentally saying Linen, and I apologize. That was more of a shot at myself, not the character. La-neen. I understand you're good at, as you mentioned before, deciphering and such. How are you in,
Oops.
let's say, more direct methods of people of our line of work?
Do you mean killing somebody?
Sorry, I meant more direct, indirect moments of, sneaking around, not being spotted.
Well, I'm pretty good at not being spotted.
Okay, maybe you and I can spot ahead, and we'll have the cavalry here with us if things go terrible, and maybe we could. Let's see.
I mean, my other idea was that we could wait a couple of hours until nightfall, and then climb up
yes.
onto the hills.
Oh no,
yes,
of course.
we're
Nightfall was
we're-
that was I think step one.
Oh, okay.
Most definitely wait until nighttime to do anything.
Yes. Do we have a plan if, let's say, I trip, fall, shoot myself in the foot with a crossbow, to quickly get me out of there? Because
Well,
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if we'll be able to get out.
so you seen where the hostages were kept, correct?
Yes,
And
the northern end of the camp.
was that up against like a cliff wall or something?
In fact, it was.
Do you know roughly about how tall that was?
Between 12 and 500 feet.
Oh goddamn, that's a massive cliff wall.
I'm not gonna lie, I just don't know.
Oh,
1 second.
oh, I'm out here putting dots all over the map.
How tall is it? 150 feet.
150 feet.
Yeah.
It's approximately 150 feet. I have 50
Whoa.
feet of rope,
I as well have 50 feet of rope.
which makes 100 feet of rope.
And if our merchant has any rope,
if Merchant doesn't, I have 100 on me as well.
well, see, I'm saying I did get this block and tackle, and we could lower someone down on top of the hostages and pull them back out. Very carefully.
I think that would be a rather long process of getting 20 some odd hostages.
Oh, I don't.
We could also
No idea how many prisoners there are. By the way, I did not count that.
I thought we was just here for one.
I believe so as
I don't
well.
even-
I just don't
I don't
know
even.
if
I don't even know. I don't even know if that one's there.
Well, if let's see.
Diversion.
The potential
A
for business.
diversion, you say?
I
I happen to stroll upon your camp, and I have goods and wares.
I'm just going down the road. You don't know. This is a
Now,
well-traveled
Merchant, I will-
road. And I have Skyrite, and I can make a come visit Merch Co sign. It's great.
Merchant, I will say, as much as I love your capitalist spirit, many of the people that they employ specifically rob merchants. So I don't know how well any
They're not
actual
going to send
sales
the
would
entire
go.
camp out after us.
This is true, but they
One
might be
thing
on
I
alert.
should one thing I should note. Those 3 cloaks that we were given.
Mm-hmm.
Many of the guards around the camp were wearing similar.
Well,
They
Yes?
were. Yes, they were.
I could hopefully pose as one as well, and if anybody else felt
Were they in
Come-
armor?
I'm assuming that Lexi isn't here, so this is. Oh, what, Jay? I could barely hear you.
I said, I write the sign. You guys rob me. Egg is good at that.
La-neen was gonna suggest that, well, you could always pretend that some of us are prisoners.
Ooh, wait, I have another plan.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go with what Merchant's talking about, because we don't have enough cloaks for all of us.
Yes, that's why I
Yeah.
was suggesting that you would take your merchant friend and your lizardfolk friend and pretend they're prisoners. And then
Or we could just... I like where you're coming from, but what if we do invite some bandits to come try to rob Merchant, and we take their cloaks instead?
And then I'm your prisoner.
that could work.
Everybody's a bandit except for old merchant.
Did you see any patrolling around when you did your look?
I meant to
Possibly
post
at the
it.
edges?
I meant to post it privately, but I did type what you saw, Otter.
Yeah.
Feels so dumb. La-neen Swift said this. How would you know that?
The
Well.
guard post is on top of one of the cliffs, overlooking the prisoners, actually.
Could possibly work
And
our way
there's
around the
a-
back.
And there were also patrols nearby, or throughout the camp.
Well, and how was the guard post above ground level? Was it in the
It was on top of the cliff.
but below the upper cliff face, or was it at
No,
the
like
top
all
of
the
the
way,
cliff?
like at the top. Like you got the cliff, 150 feet up, you got the top of the cliff, and then guard tower.
So we could either lure some out, take their cloaks and infiltrate, or we could try to sneak around, which would take quite a time scaling the mountains and such, and ambush that one.
I imagine there has to be some way to get down from the guard post that would not take as long as going all the way up, around and up the mountain.
Would make sense.
Which could be a way to get the prisoners out if they can go up through that guard tower.
Also true.
And with your darkness, if anything were to go awry, it could be casted at the bottom and nobody would know anything, and you could lead the prisoners up.
I mean, I wouldn't rely on that. Personally, I wouldn't rely on it.
A backup emergency, you know.
It's like the backup to the backup to the backup. Yes.
I don't mind the idea of I honestly could risk it and wait till possibly dusk, and then approach myself and try to get more cloaks. We could lure people out.
As it stands currently, 3 of us could go in.
This is true. Likely La-neen and myself. Who else feels the most stealthy or the best with... who's the most quick of tongue?
I've seen the camp and have a general idea of the layout, so it might not be a bad idea to take me with you as well.
I agree.
Could also approach the guards in the guard post as replacements, and then
That's what I was
Yeah.
hoping for. And you didn't hear any names of any higher ups while you were in your bird.
I mean, you don't have to say it like that.
Sovellius didn't say it on purpose. Mike did.
But no.
Shame. Would have been good to throw a name around, but
I mean, we could always just say we're new.
this is true. Well, we could also when he did his flyover, he didn't see like a back way around the cliff, right?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. So then, direct approach likely would be our best move would be able to get that guard tower taken over with either one of us, or we take them out, get their cloaks, figure out a way to hide the bodies up there, or knock them out.
You did see Otter a long ladder that's attached to the cliff.
Oh, there's a big old ladder. Oh boy.
But that's
I hate ladders.
But that's the back of the. That is the back of the camp area.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna keep theorizing we do something until someone says, let's do this one.
I like the idea of 3 people walking in under the guise of the cloak, climbing the ladder, acting as replacements for the guard post. And...
So then we would have eyes up top. So if maybe 3 of us go up, one of us comes down with additional cloaks.
Yeah, and the rest of us could enter.
And then this way we are their alert. We are their early warning at that point. How does everyone feel about this?
Mm-hmm.
We use the 3 cloaks. We either catch a couple of the drunken, stupid ones on the way in and immediately turn them around and go, I saw a rather shiny cart up ahead, and we should take advantage of it.
Yeah, once we have control of the guard tower and the additional cloaks, the one who brings them back out with us could bring some guards out to Merchant's camp, because there's no way we can bring him in even with a cloak without being noticed or standing out. So I would say he would have to be a prisoner.
Well, I think skulking about will definitely not be an option with Merchant, but I mean, I know you're not the lightest of foot either, because he's wearing heavy armor, right? Aegis is.
Yeah, I have splint on.
Yeah, so then Sovellius will look at you and be like, well, I mean, so you're obviously not going to be light-footed, but I mean, as long as you carry yourself with confidence, you might still be able to pose as one of them.
If anything, I probably look the most like one of them.
This is true. You still have some blood on your weapon.
So, and
Egg was
then
just sent down from headquarters.
Aegis.
Okay, sure.
We're going through the front door.
Right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But in a cool way.
Right.
And is Merchant shift weaving to make an additional cloak?
Yes.
So we have
would
4
have 4 cloaks.
Okay.
Who else wants to come?
I want to come.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kezzie, take care of Merchant for me.
She nods. And plops right down next to Merchant.
I want a pet Kezzie. She's so cute.
All right. Well,
If anything goes,
Anything goes wrong,
if
Rowan?
anything goes
What?
wrong, I'll send Edgar back here.
Caw,
She
fuck!
nods.
Caw, fuck! Do these, because these are wyvern cloaks, do they have, like, is there any, like, draconic runes or anything on it? Or is it, like, is it just the hide? Like, was there any, like, etching or anything?
no, it was just the hide.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you
gonna-
guys a second command word on that 4th cloak, so that its other function is to be camouflage. Not like any magical camouflage, like camouflage that is approximate color of the surroundings.
Nice.
Cool. I'm gonna temporarily dismiss my familiar because they might recognize the bird.
Also, that cloak goes to Sovellius.
So the base one is the wyvern.
Yep, and then you can also make it a rough camouflage.
Actually, merchant, how many can you store in these?
Well, with Terry, you get the cloak and Terry, and I like Terry more.
No. The like, how many outfits can you store in it?
5.
Okay, can you just all right? Give me one for like a nice dark rock wall in case I have to stand very still next to a wall, and then can you just give me one for also possibly like shrubbery or like some dark green grass? This way I have a couple options.
Sure. And then
Thank you.
your 5th one will be fancy dress.
Ooh, I like that. Thank you. All right, yeah. So then I'm rocking that cloak, and we start to make our way in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here we go.
There we go.
Okay.
TPK.
The-
All right.
I'm noting it in chat. Edgar does not exist right now because he's in the pocket dimension.
Oh yeah, you're all fine. As the guards haven't really even paid notice to you, as you walk right past them and are standing in this valley area. You basically see just a few tents and a open area. What you do also notice is the fact that there's one guard that's currently just patrolling up and down this line back and forth.
That's
Take
why
a
the
moment.
grass is being in every other step.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a moment and like point or like nod towards where the prisoners are, and then to where the watchtower is.
Was that a watchtower we went past on the way in too, or was that just another square tent?
That's just another square tent.
Okay, cool.
Or no, that is a watchtower, yeah. So there's someone currently in a watchtower. 10 feet up.
Gotcha.
How many more cloaks did we end up needing? 2?
Well, there's just Kezzie and Merchant left, and Merchant's gonna be a prisoner.
Because we could just need 1.
What if we could just get him out? We could always just try to get him out without anyone noticing.
That is
We got
true.
it. We got in
how-
here pretty easily.
How active is this? Is it like you just see like I see a bunch of people like eating like these? So there's people by the campfire. Are they in their tents or are they?
They're outside of the tents.
Okay, and every
It's
single
also
person.
midnight.
Yeah, they're kind of like, I'm really bad at explaining this, but one example somebody gave me in a video was, like, you know how in, like, the Spartacus days, their tents were, like, basic poles, and then there's, like, just a top with a flap type thing? That's
Yeah.
basically what those tents are. So there is,
Okay.
like, a cloak doorway type thing that you can push open, and some of them are closed, and some of them are open.
Okay.
Yeah, and then there's little campfires here where like a few of the guards and stuff. So they are looking your way. It's just you all look like you're part of the group. Damn it, Rowan and your fucking natural 20.
They just don't care.
Yeah. Cuz if this helps, what I'm doing is I'm doing group checks. So if half of the group or more fails, then that's when someone's going to notice.
Or someone not once.
Or someone not once. Yeah, you're screwed.
So as we're strolling through here, how many active people do I see outside of tents?
Actively, let's see. Oh, I realized I forgot to put the guards that Rowan saw earlier because I'm silly. But yeah, actively you do see, I'll say that, actually, you know what would help is the ones that you see now are the active ones. The other ones are currently in their tent.
Half dozing off, but not quite out.
Yeah.
Okay. How sleepy is everybody looking? Like, is this like they're all exhausted and like not in
Yeah.
prime? Okay.
Yeah, they definitely look like something really loud would probably have to wake them up.
Okay. Like forced march was their
Mhm.
their rate for a while. Okay. Somebody didn't pass their Constitution saving throws. No. Let's see. So, all right. So then we can see that they're there. What do the prisoners look like they're being held in with? Is it just fear, or is there an actual like mechanical thing keeping them in a pin?
Oh,
Okay.
you see that they are. What did I write again? Oh, there's a like handmade pen cage thing that they built.
Like
Okay.
more thin wood
Can
or
we-
board?
Yeah, I was
Um,
about to say, can we tell what it's made of?
I mean, yeah, it is made out of wood. Actually, does it say? They
We can always light it on
are
fire.
kept. Oh, they're actually all shackled to a long post that's in the ground, and so it's kind of like they're sitting down with their hands behind their back, and they're all tied up against the wall type thing. I should.
So no actual walls around it though.
Yeah. So, god damn it! I swear, grids are my enemy on this game. On this website. Damn
I
you,
love the
grids!
Prisoner's icon.
They just jump. They're just randomly there.
I think we'll just kind of like stroll around and see if how things look, like get a better view of the camp for a
Okay.
little bit, and like is everybody wearing the same cloak? Do some people look a little fancier or like?
You do notice that the ones over here,
Mhm.
do look a bit fancier. Their cloaks are a bit darker brown, a darker black. And you also see that they are wearing these very. You see the one that's patrolling, is wearing like this very ornate like dragon mask.
Cool.
As one of the guards over here sees you and says, "Hey, don't forget we have a meeting later about what to do with that half elf that we captured."
Oh, of course. We'll be there.
Yeah, fuck that guy. What what time was that again?
Oh, you must have joined us recently. He was captured a couple weeks ago.
No, what time was the
Yeah, well,
meeting?
sorry. I had
Oh, what
one,
time the meeting was? Sorry, I've had like way too much wine. We attacked this merchant. He owns a winery apparently. It's cool. He didn't tell us where it was though before he died. Wish he did.
Oh,
the
come on,
shit,
man. That's
man.
rule 1. You gotta get the goods first.
I know, but it's not my fault. I punched him too hard.
Nah, yeah, I believe that.
Nice.
Yeah. But no, he says, oh, it's in an hour or so.
Nah, sounds good. Look, I had way too many. Where is it usually just like right in the center here? I forget.
No, it's normally by the cliff.
Thanks, bud.
When did you... It says, wait a second. What's your name again? When did you join up again?
Oh, I'm Brody. I couldn't think of an actual fantasy name.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm Brody. Remember that dipshit? What was his name? What was the guy that they hate?
Joshua.
Yeah, that dipshit Joshua tried to recruit me, but I just like, fuck that guy. I'm glad I stuck around.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Well,
Thought he's better than all of us, you know?
yeah, I mean, some of us are starting to think that some of the other cultists have been treating us really rudely. Like, we might not have dragon masks, but, you know, we're still loyal.
I mean, do you want a dragon mask?
Well, yeah.
I mean, this dude keeps coming by you every time. Like, would they notice if he wasn't here no more? He's alone.
Yeah, I think they would definitely notice. I mean, it's not about the fact of getting rid of them. It's the fact that Langderosa won't treat us nicely just because we're humans.
Right. Langderosa.
That
Wait, you
bitch.
got to talk to them directly? I thought we couldn't.
Well, normally we're not. Well, we can talk to them. It's just if they talk to us nicely back, that's the problem. Hopefully everything will turn differently once we take down our next target.
You know, I wasn't gonna tell anybody, but you're really fucking chill. I saw a cart out of town. What do you say? You and whoever you trust, whoever thinks you could split some coin with. You wanna hit this cart with me real quick? I think an idiot got too close to camp.
Oh, yeah, we could totally do that.
Yeah, but just keep between a couple of us. I don't know how much shit he's got. I don't want to lose. I don't want to split it too deep because then it's like I don't want a couple copper. It's a gold piece of nothing.
Exactly. Plus, if we find something really good and give it to the head chief here, then we'll probably get a really good deal. Maybe a
It's not a bad plan.
promotion.
It's not a bad plan. Maybe we could get some of them dragon masks.
Should we? Oh wait, no, hang on. He said that guard, if that guard patrolling goes missing, like they would notice immediately, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then never mind. I was gonna say maybe we invite him along as an act of good faith and just take his shit too. But he's like, all right, well, all right. Let's say you, me, these three are pretty chill. Do you have another buddy you trust or nah?
I mean, these two are pretty good. Hey, hey, Philip, and he calls over to one of the guards. Come over here, and he explains the situation. Says, if your friend here, and he points to Rowan, takes watch for the prisoners, we can join you.
And just to remind, they look like they're shackled, locked to.
Probably tied with rope.
Tied with rope. Okay.
Yeah, they're just prisoners that we've collected from across the way.
Yeah, it sounds good. You good with that?
I can do that.
All right. Don't get your head in the clouds again, All right, let's go.
Don't worry.
After this one, the next round's on me. Come on, let's go, guys.
Tony Brosef knows what's up.
You're my boy.
I don't know why The Sopranos is hitting my head right now, and I'm just like, yo, Tony, what's up?
Donnie!
Fucking Julian fucked up again, damn it!
It was a 5. All right, let's see.
Andrea.
And then
Sorry.
also kind of like make like a saying thieves can't like roughly to because these guys look brick dumb.
Yeah, La-neen's
like,
probably stay back with Rowan.
Okay. And just for a conscience thing, these guys look like cutthroats and murderers, right?
Oh yeah, totally.
Okay, cool. All right, so we get back to camp.
Yeah, if it's ever some random NPC who might be just some mistaken kid or something, I would totally let you know. And he's a different token.
Good to know. Thank you. think he'll kind of like be real stealthy and like get out of sight at the right angle, and kind of like do like a couple like chips on like the like wood tree, like make like a breaking noise, so that like they look, and then I'll like do like hand signals for like 4, get we'll be behind, jump, and like kind of like hint that way, like gonna let these 4 idiots come in first, and we'll be behind them.
Okay. Do love charades. Give me a perception check, merchant, to see if you see that.
Also, the map is black.
What?
The map is black.
Fog of War is up.
Oh.
Oh, is it? Oh, I'm so dumb. I forgot to turn that off.
It's okay. We just needed some robot eyes to clear it. See?
I swear. No, I swear Fog of War is not on.
Every time I go to reveal something on the map, I immediately hide it, and my wife makes fun of me.
I don't have Fog of War on. Do I?
If you hit the reveal button.
I can tell the cart is there only because I can move it for some reason.
It says
Oh, yeah.
enable Fog of War. See, now I've just turned on Fog of War.
Yeah, and then just try hitting reveal now. Sometimes it gets funky. Because
Does
if you
that
copy
work?
and paste it from another map, it might have.
Does that work?
No. Oh, wait. Do you have like dark vision, or do you have like the fancy version?
It could be our sight on our characters too.
But yeah, I don't have dark vision.
I don't have dynamic lighting on at all.
I don't know.
Okay, fine. We will do this instead.
Sorry.
No, it's not your fault. It's the fact that I don't have any money, so I can't pay for my subscription anymore for Roll20, so I probably ran out of space. Here, do you see this?
Yeah, we see that fine.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna get rid of that and then paste that. And
That works pretty perfectly.
Yeah, it's actually really good.
perfect.
Yeah.
Um
Like- Aegis probably just hung back with them. Aegis, sorry.
yeah, they're just back there hanging out with
Eggs.
Aegis.
Eggs.
And then
He's
you
like some kind
guys-
of egger bug.
And then you guys are just hanging out here on a wagon. The horses are doing nothing. They've been eating grass for like 20 minutes.
Doing horse stuff. Living their best horse life.
Yeah.
Making sure that they don't get et.
Hi, lizard lady.
Sorry about that, but yes, as you were doing your charades, you do see, damn it, now I just want to keep calling you Solaris.
I am the sun god.
You see your friend who's currently giving you signals.
Yeah, so just like there's a very obvious 4 that he does like 6 times, and like just kind of goes back to the thieves and be like, all right, good news is I tripped over a bunch of shit and they didn't hear anything, so you 4 go ahead. We'll be right behind you.
I am gonna have Buttons kneel down, so it looks like I am working on him.
Okay.
Kezzie is just plopped down right on her butt, like playing with her toes.
They have Buttons side hatch open, just all exposed bits.
Do you think that you hear behind you, Jace? Do you think that we should go?
Yeah,
It looks like there's just 2 of them.
Yeah. Wouldn't
Should be pretty easy.
don't start with violence, because they might be wearing some nice shit. So we could probably sell that too. So I wouldn't go in stabbing, but like if we kind of intimidate them, if like the 4 of you surround, and we'll be behind you, backing you up.
These
Make
guys
him
are
give
so
everything
fucked.
over easily.
Give me, you know what? I realize I haven't been asking you for rolls. Give me a deception check.
I just assumed it was my amazing talent as a performer that I earned them. No, hang on. Let's see. No, I minimized the screen too much, so it didn't give me the button. There we go.
Damn.
Think you're good.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. So yeah, they believe you. As
They're also drunk.
yeah,
Yup.
plus they're pretty drunk. So
When enough of them walk enough forward, I'm gonna like turn to Aegis and be like, okay, so I vote we only keep one of them alive, the one that has been the most intelligent in speaking. We can probably get more information out of him, and then do see fit.
Yeah.
okay, let's see. Stealth. Well, I guess they wouldn't technically be stealthing. As
Which one? Oh, sorry.
oh, go ahead.
Which one's? So, which one's been talking the most to us out of these four?
That one.
This one. Gotcha.
Yeah. We'll name him Steve.
Steve.
Steve. As two of them jump out behind you and in front of you, trying to scare you, even though you kind of already knew they were there. And the head one, Steve, says, "All right, this is a robbery. Give us all your money, whatever's in the carts, and we'll take your Lizardfolk as a pet."
You see Kezzie just jump up and frill up and just start roaring at them viciously.
As soon as the roaring happens, whichever one is furthest back,
Yeah.
Sovellius has his rapier already in his back. Like, he has his hand over his mouth, and it's just, should learn thieves' cat friend.
Okay. So roll me initiative, and then what we'll do is initiative will be the surprise attack.
Now, I don't know if it matters with the D&D Beyond plugin, but I noticed if you're doing it in Roll20, you have to click on your token first to automatically throw it on turn. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
you
So,
do have to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that saved me so much time once my players realized that.
Yeah.
And then what I always do is I always copy a cultist, because this one is actually the turn order.
I've seen other people do that. I gotta remember to do that.
So I always do that. Oh. 20. There we go. So, Sovellius, you've killed your bandit, or attacked them at least. Roll me attack.
Come on. Do I have advantage because I was sneaky?
No.
Oh. Man, it sounded so badass in my head. I mean, I did critically miss, so like I definitely whiffed it. Maybe he didn't hear it.
You did critically miss, as he turns around and grabs your hand and says, "Oh, but that's funny because I actually can read thieves' cants." And
On you, friend. I bonus action, take my manacles and clamp both of his hands together.
okay. Damn it. Is that a versus athletics check again? I can't remember.
I'm doing it as a sleight of hands check.
Okay,
So
sure.
if you want to oppose that for a 29.
I got a 15. Damn it. As he's like, "Wait, what are you doing?" And suddenly he's handcuffed and he's like, "How did you even..."
And I will ask for. No, I rolled a critical one. I'm not gonna ask for more. I'm good. He's manacled.
There is always your movement.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of let's see. Yeah, my jig is up. I'm gonna move up towards. I'm gonna use 30 feet of movement to get closer to merchant, probably.
Okay.
Hold on to those. I'll need them back in a moment. To dash off.
Okay. Merchant, it is your turn.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna respond to this guy with, "Oh yes, you're correct, but not for me." Gonna have a light show.
Oh my goodness.
Fireworks, right about there, so it hits those two gentlemen without hitting our friends. They are gonna need a con saving throw again. 14.
A 10 and a 14. Steve got a 14.
I don't know how you rule those, but if they failed, they're blind now.
Pardon?
I don't know how. I actually have no idea how pushes are ruled.
How pushes are rolled?
Yes.
Oh, pushing someone is usually an athletics check for snaps.
Sorry, not actually. Sorry, I'm using gambling terms. How ties are ruled.
Oh, ties.
That makes the save. If it's 14, then it does make it usually.
Yeah.
Well, the 10 is blind.
Yeah.
And as a bonus action, I am going to cast Branding Smite on my Warhammer.
Okay. I'm trying to find a good blind tool, but I can't find one. I will use...
Just lob out a
Play
giant
this
firecracker.
once.
Just
Hey guys, fun fact. The only attack roll that Sovellius has ever done has been a critical failure. With all his plus 20 rolls for everything else.
But yes, you see as both of them see this coming, one of them tries to shield his eyes, but he is now blinded, as the other one is not.
that's fine. He's the one by eggs.
So let's yes, he is.
Eggs can sort that.
So this one is currently blind. Oh wait, oops, I didn't mean to do that. It's currently blind. This one is currently tied up. But this one beside him is gonna yell at you, Krung, and say, "You freaking liar! You were never gonna help us." And he is going to slash at you with his scimitar for a 19.
Definitely hits.
Okay.
Hold up.
Wait.
Hold up.
Oh.
You're standing right next to me.
I am.
Yes. So
Also, Heatherly,
what?
I don't know if you meant to do this, but that's not this one's turn, it's this one's.
I think they're all acting on the
It's
same
all
turn.
of them.
They're all
the same
acting
initiative.
on the same turn, so I don't have
Oh.
4 initiative rolls.
Oh, okay.
This one I have to look up because I.
Yeah, I'm going counterclockwise. So this one was blind, and then this one's currently... He's in shackles, and he's currently... I spent his action trying to get out of them, which he can't.
Oh, okay.
And then, yeah, so I'm going counterclockwise. Yeah. But yeah,
Can't-
you were
can't
saying...
do it, buddy. I think Jay's looking something up.
Okay, no worries.
Great. Cool. Carry on. I misread something, so you're good.
Okay.
Okay.
I have Sentinel. He's on the wrong side of him for me.
Oh, damn it.
That's funny.
Yeah, I didn't know how far 30 feet was, so I assumed he would just hit the cart and have to stop. So
Yeah.
I'm like, I have Sentinel. Let's see if that comes. He's on the wrong side. He's on the other side of Sovellius. I can't slap him in the face.
yeah, it's
So you take 7 slashing damage as you feel like you've been just cut open from the back. And the other one by Aegis is going to try and hit you, which is a 11,
Miss.
which is a total miss. So it is your turn, Kezzie.
So what is this one doing again?
He is currently blind and he's rubbing his eyes out, trying to get smoke bomb spray on his face. It's like, oh my god, what the fuck is in this?
Kezzie's gonna come up to him.
Okay. Who's there? Leave me alone.
She's gonna rear up.
Steve, is that you? You gotta get me some water, man. My eyes hurt.
First, she's going to hit him with her mace.
Okay.
No, wait. She has a club. Never mind. Yeah, it's a club. So, club. Then she's gonna summon her spiritual weapon, which is the scythe. It's gonna be going right there.
Okay. Oh, let me try to find... Oh wait, I think I actually put one in your journal. Maybe I didn't. I meant to actually make you a cool scythe. I don't remember if I did.
Well, I don't see it. If you did,
I probably forgot.
it's okay. But yeah, it's gonna go like right here behind him,
Okay.
and then it's going to hit him.
Which does it? As you whack him with your club, he goes, "Oh my god, who was that? I don't deserve that." And your spiritual weapon appears out of thin air and it hits him in the back as well. It's kind of like he's getting hit by like two people, like, and he's the ping pong basically. Was there anything else you'd like to do?
I just want to sit there making all kinds of noise, like salivating and stuff.
Okay.
That's fine.
Jace, it is your turn.
This dude's rude. I'm going to... Wait, is it? Yeah, now I'm hitting him with my spear.
Okay.
Boink. For an 18.
That definitely hits.
And do 7 damage.
Okay.
Then I will use the bonus action to hit him with the blunt end of my spear.
Alright. As you quickly stab him in the shoulder, you hit him again and bonk him on the head. As he says, "You know, man, it's not like we're doing anything wrong. It's like destiny." But
Agreed.
yes, the 16 does hit.
Destiny for another 7 damage.
Nice. Alright. Anything else you'd like to do?
And then I'm gonna just jump around to the side of him.
Okay.
My turn.
Sovellius.
Well, looks like you're all a little bit more intelligent than I thought. I'm gonna bonus action disengage, back the fuck up. Well, and pull out my hand crossbow if that's allowed, and hold an action waiting for this one to get close enough to merge it.
Okay. But yes, you are able to do that. Merchant, it is your turn.
I'm gonna do the opposite.
So do I shoot now?
the condition was for them two to get close.
I mean, I could
Yeah.
be that kind of dick of a DM, but
Yeah.
you fire because something moved. Like, no. Because that actually happened to myself. But no, you don't shoot as Merchant gets closer, but what would you like to do, Merchant?
I'd like to hit a man for trying to hit a friend.
Sure. That hits.
This is gonna be more damage than its roll. I have to roll this, because we're two-handing this. Looking through, okay. And then additional. There, sorry, I had to find the other button.
That's okay. I was confused. Ooh, very
So
nice.
Total of 13.
Very nice. As you bring your warhammer down, he gets hit very square in the jaw as this very bright whatever your favorite color is. I was gonna say dark blue.
It's dark purple, like Mace Windu's.
Oh, perfect. Oh my goodness. And that's my favorite Star Wars character. As a dark purple comes out and actually like seems to hit him again in the face. As if you've hit him twice. Anything else?
Oh yeah. But wait, there's more. Clicking around D&D Beyond is something I'm still getting used to.
No worries.
Suddenly the mechanical beast behind him stands up. Because their action is right after mine, and as a bonus action, I can make them do a force-empowered rend.
That is true.
I gotta figure out how to make them swing. Hold on.
No worries. I found an adorable artificer puppy. Do you want it? As your mechanical beast, it's like 2 feet tall. Because I'm looking currently for mechanical beast pictures.
What is that, just a strength roll?
For
Force empowered rend, melee weapon attack. Your spell attack modifier to hit. There we go. That's it.
Yeah.
Spell attack modifier to hit. So that's over there.
yeah, be whatever you use your weapon. Oh my god, yeah, that definitely hits.
Back to that block that shows me the thing. Defender and plus PB. I don't know what PB is. 1d8 plus PB.
Proficiency bonus.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So whatever just came through plus 3. So 10. An additional 10.
Nice. As he, this is totally for flavor, as you have your mechanical beast, he goes flying through the bushes and lands onto the ground, dead.
So you were holding that shot.
Yep.
I just
Merchant,
cast-
clear the.
Buttons just cast catapult on that man.
Go buttons!
And that's my turn.
Okay.
Don't touch the merchandise.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, why didn't that... Never mind. I will never show cute pictures while trying to DM. We'll do it after. Is the cultist's turn. He is currently blind. Can he do anything about the blindness? I mean, obviously...
He's it only lasted one turn.
Oh, did
Yeah,
it?
I think he
Okay.
just got out of it because it was the end
Yep.
of Merchant's turn.
Cool. I feel really bad because he's gonna look at Lexi and say, "Oh my God, you're really freaking ugly," and he's gonna try and hit you, which is a 16.
It don't hit.
Cool, and you totally block it with your great club. This one needs to keep making dex checks to see if he gets out. Yes, he needed a 20 dex check to get out of manacles. He got a 20, so now he's free.
Damn it!
But that's his action. And then he's gonna run over to the merchant and say, "Did you just kill my friend?"
And I fire.
Oh, and you do fire.
Also, dude bro dude is not blind anymore.
Yes, that is true.
Oh, only a 13 to hit.
That actually misses as it zooms past his shoulder.
Fuck.
I wasn't expecting that guy.
You're having a great day. You're an asset to this organization.
And then let's.
Sometimes you gotta be a pacifist by accident, you know?
What's your armor, Jace?
19.
Okay, yeah, you definitely block the 15 that tries to hit you as the cultist sees you come around him, and he tries to give you, like, he tries to hit you while you're not looking, and you just totally turn around and block it. It is now Kezzie's turn.
Feeling really offended. Kezzie will, like, club him.
To death.
Rowan wonders how the team is doing. Rowan's currently watching the prisoners as the prisoners are hoping that that he's not gonna murder them.
I've been
25?
making random small talk.
Yeah, that is also natural 20, so that's very nice.
Oh, Jesus.
Oof. How would you like to pound in his head?
I told you to death.
To
Well,
death?
first off, I would like to knock him down
Okay.
and start to eat him.
Okay. And you proceed to do that as you just pull away his leather armor and you start
Yep.
eating him.
Yep. Because he's going to town.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
Okay. And that is your turn. As Aegis, you see the cultist in front of you has like a really weird look, and you wonder why, and you turn around and you see Kezzie is currently eating his friend.
With no time to be mortified, but definitely in the back of my head. I'm gonna give this man another bow. Non-lethal if need be. That probably misses an 11.
11 does miss. As for some reason he snaps out of it and just immediately ducks from your spear.
I'm so distracted. And then I will bonus action and try to hit him with the
Okay.
13.
That sadly is just barely misses. As
I can't get the image out of my head.
as he's like, "No, look what your friend is doing. Look." He's just,
Survival 101.
I don't know. That's my turn.
I'm sorry. So, fellas, it is your turn now.
Click, load, try to shoot the one. 15 to hit.
Okay.
16 damage.
That hits, and he is, he is definitely hurt. As you shoot him, and it actually like takes off his ear and like part of his face, and he's like, "Oh my god, that's terrible," and he starts bleeding, but he's not dead.
Alright, so then Sovellius is going to use the rest of his movement, use his other pair of manacles on this guy, and be like, we need to talk.
Oh my goodness. Yep. Okay. Sorry, I'm having cat
Jesus!
issues right now.
Why?
He can't fight, but he
That
can
works.
definitely cover.
Let's see if he can beat it. Nope, with a 5, he definitely isn't. As he's like, no, please don't. You're gonna make me. You're gonna make me get eaten by. It's just gonna eat me. And he's like,
When they clamp on, he does that like maneuver where you like kind of twist the manacle a little
Yeah.
bit, so his like wrist drops whatever weapon he has.
okay.
Oh yeah.
He currently drops a curved scimitar.
I'm not scared to death.
Merchant, all you. That's my turn.
Okay.
I'm still in a tizzy about people trying to hurt my cart, so
No.
That
hey,
will
but
miss.
that's
however.
fine. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. I just looked on my sheet and realized that I forgot to do something last turn. I have a second attack.
Oh, do
Oh
you?
fuck! I forgot. We're level 5.
Yeah,
You're level 5.
that one also misses.
That also misses. As you go to hit him, and he just is somehow like he's just ducking. He's
Horse turn also misses. Okay, great.
oh no!
Go great.
And he also misses.
I'm just gonna assume that we're all really freaked out about what's going on over
Yeah.
there right now.
Yeah.
He just hears bloody cries and thrashing.
Like I may
God.
be a metal man, but I am just like what?
See, this is what you can't do on Foundry, guys. Just look at all this beautiful blood I can splay.
Oh god.
It's
Oh
beautiful.
god. Hoop.
Look, there's a pentagram if you need one.
Oh yeah, Kezzie's covered, by the way.
Yep, there's
Messy
a,
girl.
Anymore.
yep. There you
Very
go.
red lizard folk.
This happened in my DMD game that I was running after the Kenku Rogue specifically stopped a man in the butthole. And then
Ooh.
immediately after, nobody on either side could hit anything for like 6 rounds.
Oh my god. There you go. I grouped Kezzie and the blood together. That
Yeah.
totally works. I love it. Some more blood. But yes. That's terrible. Let's see. There's 2 cultists left. One is missing half of his face, so he's just gonna blindly hit you with a 7, which does not hit. He hits your metallic beast, and your beast just looks up at you like, why did he hit me? The other one is going to freak out and probably try to run away with the manacles on.
Straight into a tree.
I mean,
you can.
can I use
You
my
could-
reaction as like a trip attack?
No, I mean, there is an opportunity attack if you want. So you could use that as your trip attack.
I guess I'll do an unarmed strike, which I'm shit at, but we'll see.
That hits as you trip him and he goes falling into the grass.
Can I attempt to grapple him with mine?
Sure.
Is that what check is that?
Tested
give me-
strength.
Athletic.
Yeah, so give me
Athletics
an
or
athletics
athletics?
check.
Athletics versus athletics or acrobatics.
I mean, he is tripping, so maybe it's a little harder?
If it helps, he got a 7. So
That does help.
Yeah, so you still are able to grab him. As he said, he's like, please don't feed me to the lizard girl. Please don't feed me to the
Instead
lizard
of like
girl.
dropping anything, I was gonna put him in a choke.
Sure.
Straight arm around his neck.
Okay.
Oh good, I need those manacles back at some point. I have to go get my other one.
Kezzie, it is your turn. Unless you
Kezzie's
want
gonna
to
run up. She's actually gonna run up and pounce this man.
Okay, I was gonna ask Jace if he was doing the whole chokehold thing to like do the sleeper hold, knock him out type thing, or just hold him there.
I'm in between
strangulation and bashing his head up against the tree right now.
Okay.
Out of turn to
If you
decide.
can restrain him, we definitely need to get information out of him. So that would be good.
Yeah.
And if my pounce was successful, I was going to sit on his chest. So,
Okay. That will work.
yeah.
Oh, I assumed you were gonna like try to bite his head off while he was in the hole, and Sovellius was gonna be like,
No, this is
oh.
mainly a scare tactic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, give me a athletics or acrobatics.
$17.
Yeah, I'll definitely say that you were able to jump on him, and he's currently prone.
She is really, really raspily growling and trying to scare the ever-loving shit out of him.
Okay. Yeah, he's definitely scared as he is currently screaming, going, "Please don't eat me! Please don't eat me! Oh my god, just don't eat me, guys! Get him off me!" And he's completely freaking out.
But you would taste so good.
Oh, please don't eat me! Jace, it is your turn.
Guess he can't really talk. He's unconscious, so I don't try to strangle him or bash his head against the tree. Instead, I
You
just started
can.
dragging him backwards.
You can kill him if you want. Kill him if you want.
Just need to know some things.
Give in to the
first,
dark
so-
side. I mean,
Are you dragging Kezzie along with? Because she's on top of him.
Oh god.
On top of him? He's standing up.
Yeah.
no, he's prone.
No, he's
Oh,
prone.
Oh, he's
she-
prone
Yeah,
now.
you're trying to take a hungry lizard chick's food right now.
Kezzie,
Imagine.
you can't eat him.
She looks up at him. She's not letting go.
How about we'll say that we're not in combat for this, okay? Because then that
I
way we
will,
can freely talk.
I do
Okay,
think there's still another fight happening.
As I said,
There
instead
it
of
is.
speaking, since she has him pinned,
Yeah.
then I would just release him,
Okay.
Mhm.
and I'm gonna take a step over this way,
Okay.
Mhm.
and I'm gonna just, can I shoot this man with the longbow?
Of course.
Get longbowed.
That
17.
hits.
Take that. 8 damage.
Nice. As you shoot him right between the eyes, and Merchant, you hear the sound of something whistling as you turn and you see an arrow. And then when you turn back, the cultist has fallen onto the ground dead.
Just throw Merchant thumbs up. And yeah, I'll just step back over here and then in my turn.
Okay, since you now have the last cultist, freaking, tied up and stepped on, I will say we're now out of combat.
Yeah, I think Sovellius will just try to get his he's gonna take this scimitar and be like, this will be good for the disguise. Like, put it aside.
I'm gonna gesture back at Aegis and point at the other bandit and put my thumbs down.
Soon enough. Soon enough, Merchant.
Merchant knows history. Merchant knows what that means.
Yeah, so you're gonna tell us everything we need to know, and maybe you'll live. If your information's not worth it, maybe you'll be a snack.
I mean, God, I
Maybe.
thought you were one of us. I thought you were gonna just don't let the lizard lady eat me. I don't know what's going on anymore.
Well, you need to tell me a couple things first, so I know how good of a bandit you are, like how good you are at your job. What's the last child you abducted?
Last child we abducted, I don't know.
No, you personally that you enjoyed. You know, like what was your greatest kidnapping?
I'm not. I don't kidnap.
Oh, have you slit any throats lately of like any innocent children or women? Like the real dirty stuff. Is that your favorite thing to do?
I do what I'm told. I kill the guards that try to protect the towns that we attack. That's all.
Hmm. They have families and jobs and just trying to get paid. And we're trying to get paid as well, so that's why your friends died.
Well, then I guess you have to
We're
kill
going
me.
to take your cloak, and I'll probably let my lizard friend decide what to do with you if your information's not good enough. These cultists, what were they planning to do with the man in the blue cloak and blue outfit?
They need information on him or from him.
And where's he being kept?
He's in the camp. He's in the cave right now. They're trying to scare him.
And how many are in the cave as opposed to outside?
I'm not sure. They don't tell me this stuff.
My friend is getting rather hungry right now.
I know that there's at least 5 of them that watch over the cave and watch over the eggs that are in there, I swear.
Eggs, you say?
Eggs.
I
What
didn't
type
say
of eggs?
eggs. I didn't say eggs.
I think my lizard friend's getting more hungry by the moment. What did you say?
I said I didn't say eggs.
Damn shame. Those cultists, would you say that they're more capable in a fight than you, or they hired you for muscle?
They hired me because I am loyal to my queen.
And who is your queen?
My queen is my queen.
So here's the thing, my friend. One of us is very fond of eggs. The other's very fond of meat. So it's really a matter of which one you make happier.
It doesn't matter, because even after I tell you everything, you're probably gonna let your lizard friend eat me anyways.
Well,
I
you
mean-
can be eaten alive, or you can be eaten after you die.
Your friends are still in the camp, right?
No.
Sure. I'm just saying that if you take too long asking me too many questions, they might get in trouble.
You could have been so much more use and had a whole redemption arc.
I
Who
don't know
assigns
how.
guard duty?
That would be Langderosa.
She tells you all directly?
She's in charge of all of us.
But does she have somebody else relate, or does she approach you and tell you that you have guard duty?
Well, we all have. We all have captains that tell us what to do.
I see. What's your captain's name?
Like I said, I'm not telling you anything else.
Well, then he just kind of looks over at Sovellius.
I mean, we tried to give him a chance.
We did.
He was slightly helpful. So, Oh, Kezzie, wait, did you actually already end him? Or was that just snapping to
No,
scare
no,
him?
no. I'm
Okay.
snapping to scare him further.
I mean, the man
Oh.
could have just went on to be a bandit somewhere else, but He seems a little bit too loyal, so
I guess make it quick. He's earned that at least. It kind of hurts Sovellius to be this bloodthirsty, but like, he doesn't feel like there's any other option at this point. If you guys have decent insight, you've read that on him.
All right, Kezzie, how would you like to end him? As he is just
She's
spouting...
gonna rip out his throat.
Okay. Just as you're ripping out his throat, he says, "It doesn't matter anyways, because we're gonna succeed anyways." And then you rip out his throat.
I scratched my ear at that exact moment, so I missed half of that.
I just realized what I said. Sorry, I didn't realize what I had said. I meant, we're gonna win anyways because, like, the group as a whole is gonna win. That's what he meant. Like,
he looks over at Sovellius. So, how do we get back into the camp with less people?
We promised beers. I don't think they'll be able to think of anything else.
See?
Beers I can do.
Good. Let's get a few ready.
all right. And as you are doing that, we can cut back to the Raiders camp. Sorry about that, Otter.
Oh, I had plenty of fun.
Okay.
You see what Edgar did?
Yes, I did. It was great.
It was really good. I feel so bad because I feel like if it wasn't a natural one to start, that would have been so much quicker.
Right? Yes. But I'm glad it wasn't really quick.
Oh, welcome back, everyone.
Yes, so welcome back. As you, Rowan, and La-neen are guarding, La-neen says, listen, you stay here, and I'm gonna go check out the rest of the camp and see if I can find Leosin, alright?
So they mentioned that Leosin was in the cave, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Edgar has told me that then.
Oh. That is true.
I'm gonna like lean over to her and like, there's a cave. He's in there.
Oh,
So
he is
that's my other-
technically in there. But I forgot to move him from the map. Well,
I would like to have all the rope on me on my persons as a belt.
okay. As one of the prisoners, a young boy comes over, looks to you, Rowan, says, "Please, sir, I'm so hungry. I just have a little bit of food. I haven't been
What do I look like? A tavern wench?
I was hoping that
All like 200 feet of rope, one big belt.
How close to me is he?
he's about like maybe like 5 or 10 feet away.
Okay. I'm gonna take a step towards him, put my foot on his shoulder, and push him down.
Oh my
Stay down and
god.
stay quiet.
You're so mean. And he like gets pushed into the mud and he starts crying and he says, "You're terrible."
Yep.
Rowan, you didn't have to do that, says La-neen.
What do you have me do then? Get us both caught?
Half of the cultists are drunk here, so I don't even think they would notice. And she says, "I'm gonna go find Leosin."
Okay then.
And she begins to walk forward, avoiding the patrols a little bit, and that means I get to roll stealth for her. Please be good. Yeah, that works. As she just disappears in between the tents. You are currently alone. The one cultist steps over towards you and says, "So, why did you get thrown onto prisoner duty?"
My buddy knew of a little cart that needed some robbing, and I stayed back to keep watch.
Oh, that's nice.
Nothing fancy. It's just I wasn't picked to go with them.
For some reason. Because I'm not good enough.
Well, well, if you
Oh, yeah.
want, since these prisoners are locked up, we could go see what they have planned for that monk.
Nah, I'm good. I'm gonna stay here.
Oh, come on, man. It's so awesome, you know, once they get the knives out and, you know, the guy starts screaming. It's quite a show.
You go check it out and tell me how it is. I don't want to take any chances with these ones. They're already trying to beg for food.
Oh, well, if they try anything else, you can cut off one of their hands. That usually shuts them up.
Good to know.
And he walks off as the DM feels terrible for saying this shit. God. Hate being evil.
Reach into my coat. I'm reaching into my coat now that I'm the only guard here.
Yeah.
Left by, and while the patrolling guard is like walking away, I'm gonna throw some jerky at the kid that I pushed over.
Okay. He
Don't tell anyone.
He says, "Thank you so much." Are you gonna set us free?
It's the plan. Just be patient.
Well, if it helps, I heard that the monk that they're looking for is going to be brought out soon during their meeting, so.
Good to know. Thank you.
Can't you just let us out now?
I have friends coming that'll help. Better to not risk it. Patience, young one. You will get your freedom.
All right. Oh, and before we end the night, give me a perception check, Rowan. As you're just looking around. Okay. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed the session.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I did.
Oh, very heisty. I liked that.
Yeah.
I loved it.
I'm so glad.